in a no, hyena zone.
Anti-zone. It's my zone. Anti-zone. It's my zone.
How y'all doing? What up, Jay? What up, PJ? Hey, Michelle. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, y'all, I'm reading the comments. What, y'all don't like my picture? What you laughing at? Ain't I pretty? Girl. Don't I look casket shot, child? How y'all doing? Listen. Okay, good. Y'all, I know I'm late. So what had happened was, I had to get my little Thanksgiving stuff and everything like that. And then after I got my Thanksgiving stuff, I had to take Bonnie, to her little birthday dinner that we didn't take her because hubby had to work. So we got it done. She got her snacks. It's over with. All right. Now I can worry about the next dang birthday. How I had them that close, I don't know. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Squad. Shout out to the PayPals in the chat. It seems like it seems like I mean, shit, Big Bird going in like 40 days and 40 nights. Like the Bible in biblical form of evilness. I want to talk on the topic of that. I don't know what kind of hurt this lady is carrying. I don't know if it's hurt. I don't know if she just want to get paid off of Peyton's name. Then the hyena had the nerve to say that I needed her for views. Ma'am, please don't. That sense of self. I don't know where that came from because none of my videos literally have your name in the caption. It has Peyton name, which means that would be the individual that people come to discuss or talk about. You just a bystander that's really just slow in the brain and just don't understand what you doing is gonna get you somewhere you do not want to be. I don't understand how somebody will come on the internet and cry like a buffoon and then turn around and just be nasty. Man, and it's crazy because I seen another lady, a lot of these older women out here are really delusional and weird as hell. Ain't she delusional? She just really weird. Then she said I was a bad parent. I was like, what is today? Opposite day? So I guess since none of my daughters, spent 5 years for a hit and run, I guess that ain't good enough parenting for her. I guess I don't know. I guess my kids being on the honor roll make me a bad parent. But I mean, the way her child turned out, I would expect no less. No less. Then she gonna talk about Peyton parenting, and it's like, Kyron went to college and stuff, but that's not good enough. We got to get some hit and runs on our record to be good parents around here. So y'all spread the word. You ain't a good parent unless your child hit that 5 years in the pen. Penn State. Hold on. Somebody left a comment on my other video. It's amazing how these ladies rocking hard for the boo lady, but that their GoFundMe donations was weak as hell. Can we talk about the donations? Is it still at $325? I'm just not understanding the logic of these people. And it's crazy because Big Bird, she really thinks she the bee's knees, right? But she's a joke. That's why we laugh at her. She's so funny to laugh at because when you see an old bird just losing it and never had a prime, mind you, and she taking everything she got to hate on somebody who's doing better than her, that's younger than her because of her poor choices, it's just very interesting to watch. And then for her to even think that whatever she's doing is power really shows her weakness. And I just sit here and I study it. I'm like, damn, it's really these old 304s out here polluting the black community. And she a part of the problem. She a part of the problem. And it's like, man, don't nobody know who you are. We just know that you like harassing people. You can't harass me. I really don't. I don't care. I don't care what you say, bitch. Like a bitch who got put out by the nigga she's supposed to be married to, And speaking of, did you tell him y'all was getting sued? Did you tell him to get his money together for this lawsuit you invited him into? Because you didn't divorce him. I bet you he'd wish he'd signed them divorce papers now. Huh? Did you let him know y'all in for it and you try to go funny and all you got was $325? Is that what you did? Did you tell him? No, you want me to tell him? You want me to let him know? Somebody got to tell him. You can't blindside everybody. Good Lord. Those young ladies did try to tell her to the end this, but she didn't listen. She even blocked. Oh, she even blocked one of them. So what I said about her was true. Okay. She showed exactly who she was. And I hope the ones that's still around, hovering around because they ain't got no friends, pay attention. She do that to her or whoever she did it to. Y'all gonna be next on the chopping block. Y'all can't speak up against Debo. You know what's funny though? Everything she said that Peyton Charles was, she is. You can't correct her. And I can't be around no bitch I can't correct. I just can't. I can't be around nobody that I could say, hey, listen, you headed for you gonna self-destruct. Nah, you go handle that by yourself. You know the fake don't donate money unless it's a sad story about a man. Child, well, she should have used the one with her husband putting her out. And she's trying to get views off of Peyton's name because nothing else is working. And it's like, dang, you have no originality. You have no personality. You have nothing. Somebody cue Whitney Houston. She has nothing. This all she got. And she be on every single day trying to run that little YouTube check up. And it ain't gonna end well for her. I keep saying it. And I usually be clocking it.
But don't forget she smell like pinto beans.
Pinto beans, burn on the stove. I'm about to show some clips because she's one of many. Hold on, y'all. By the way, my video should be back up. My live should be back up in a couple of more days. Y'all make sure y'all check that live out. Y'all check that live out. She said Peyton's a bully because she sent her a copyright strike, but she sent me one. Then she make excuses explaining, well, she shouldn't have put my daughter up there. Well, you shouldn't have talked about Peyton's daughter. You see how that worked? So nobody bullied anybody, right? Child, my husband's just warming up, okay? He just warming up. That nigga's hilarious though.
I'm just talking my shit.
Yeah, we don't. The crazy part is, I think she know deep down inside that she's not important. That's why yeah, she do look like Chihuahua. That bitch do look like she about to say "Yo quiero Taco Bell" right the fuck now. She do look like a Chihuahua. It gives Ren. Okay, I don't know how old y'all are, but there's this cartoon called Ren and Stimpy. She the little Chihuahua. Whatever. But it's funny because I think deep down inside, she knows how insignificant she is because she latches on to people who are doing better and greater things than she is. And then she plays the victim like we ain't supposed to talk about it. Like, we don't know you a raggedy bitch. Like, come on now. She do, though. I'm telling you, it's always the cartoon character. She do look like Ren. And you didn't believe me. Why did you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy. Shit, her daughter look like Stimpy. I guess we got the whole crew. Pinky in the brain face ass. Anyway, let me finish reading the comments, y'all. That was a sidebar. They just hate Peyton. That's what I keep saying. Everybody is starting to realize that all the people that's watching her just don't like Peyton. That's all it is. It's these hating ass 304s who are not enough and they bleeding that shit on the community. Like, why? It's sad. It's sad. I'm going to give you some examples. Hold on. Then I guess she was talking about on the internet that content creators are scared of her. Ma'am, you look like that all your life. Yeah, you scary in the face, but ain't nobody scared of you.
She's strong in the face.
Yeah. Let's see. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Did I paste? I didn't even post this. Hold on. Let me get my life together. Let me share this. Yeah, she tried to glorify, and then you should have seen the hyenas in the comments talking about your daughter did her time. I was like, damn, they don't have no remorse for human life at all. To write that shit off. What has she done to give back to the community to show she remorseful for the bullshit she did? She hasn't. She's still on there twerking and doing her nonsense and still not taking care of her kids. That's not remorseful. And then the bitch felt like if I could post my daughter so much just to show how much I love my daughter, it don't fucking matter because we seen how her kids turned out. What that 20-year-old doing? What he doing? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got a whole flock of degeneracy in your family bloodline, and you worried about somebody else's shit. Just bitter. Bitter as hell. Nigga, if I ever get that bitter, never mind. Never mind. I won't. How about that? Let me just share this real quick. All right, we're going to discuss these old little bitties.
Why are y'all obsessed with humbling people who are genuinely confident in themselves and don't hate themselves? And more specifically, obsessed with humbling people who are in marginalized groups who don't hate themselves and care about themselves and love themselves. Y'all are sick in the head.
Hello. Look, this is
I
what
wanted to
she is
expand
too.
a little bit on your comment in regards to how female content creators are now having to police themselves up because women online have gotten extremely weird. It's the gross hypersexuality that I'm noticing to the point where I have to make sure that I am very much covered up because women will say some disrespectful ass shit. Women will hypersexualize you in the most like homoerotic way, and it's extremely uncomfortable. I've had some time to kind of reflect on that, where it's like, what's the deal with the hypersexuality? Like, nah, fam, I'm a human being. You're not going to sexualize me. And women do it way more worse and way more disgusting than the men do. That's one of the things that I have observed. I think it's high tide that female content creators need to establish professional distance.
Hey, Robin.
Like this whole, come into my life and I'm going to be vulnerable and you're going to know every nuance and aspect of my life. Absolutely the fuck not. The internet is not a safe place. The internet is not a safe place. The internet is not the safe place. It never have, it never will. Like, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Sansa Ray, that poor girl will never get any type of grace. She will never, ever have a redemption arc because every time she puts out content, she is quickly reminded.
Normalize telling your friend to stay off that girl page. Normalize telling your friend to stay off that girl page.
Yes, because the ones that support her and who know she's on her page and she looking for her, the internet did ruin the world. I agree. It destroyed it because you're mixing regular people with the undesirables of the world. And they get to hide behind the internet and pretend that their life is so great when you know it's miserable. Because people who love their life and love themselves do not behave this way. So when you mix up regular people with the undesirables, you get shit like this. You get old ladies in their late 50s hating on younger women because the choices they made was whack. She already said that she had a baby at 16. Okay, people do that, and it is what it is at the time. Baby here, you can't do nothing about it. But from the time that she had that child up to now, she's been stuck at the age of 16 ever since. She ain't grew up. Then you don't put enough life into your daughter. You don't pour enough life into your daughter. You don't give your daughter the correct instruction, and you can't tell me nothing. I feel like however you raised her made her feel like this is why it's acceptable for her not to raise her kids, because you did a shitty job as a mom. You can't tell me nothing different.
When you
especially the way
have
you
recently
engaging.
cut people off or revoked access or set boundaries where they no longer have the same level of proximity to you that they once had, do not be surprised when they go to the extent of stalking or surveilling you for a level of one, control. A lot of people are narcissistic and feel entitled and obligated to your time, energy, and resources. And even if the way in which the circumstance ended wasn't by their own terms, in order for them to have a little bit of comfort, they will go to the extent of stalking you. And this is something that you're going to have to, one, get used to. If you are somebody that sets boundaries, you have an authentic, attractive energy that people didn't know how to, nurture and, treat with the utmost respect. It's not necessarily something where we have to kind of accept it and feel as though this is the way life has to be. But at the same time, when you are dealing with people that recognize the power and the proximity and the blessing and anointing that comes with that, and they were taking advantage of that and they were using it for selfish gain, you deciding to revoke access to that can send them in a spiral. And for them to maintain a level of control, but also they were interested in you, they will go to the extent of stalking. And it does get to the point where it becomes really pathological, creating fake Instagrams, been there, witnessed it. They will bring people involved, triangulation, get people to check up on you, spy on you, see what the vibes are. And there's just so much there that needs to be considered, especially when the odds of them stalking are very high. And I do believe, I don't have any statistics on me right now or research articles, but I do believe it'd be even higher if you are somebody that was involved with someone romantically as well. But it does happen to the everyday individual, because when you figure them out and you no longer tolerate that, that doesn't stop their interest in you.
See, and that's what I'm saying. It's been 2 months. Yeah, that's true. It's all color people. It ain't just one group. But in this particular situation, it's an old black woman who have hit the wall and she don't know where to go from there. So she harasses other people. And when she stepped into Peyton's life, she saw, and she wasn't even in her life. It was like a parasocial relationship. Like she admired her. She liked everything she did. She really wanted to be her. Right. And since she couldn't be herself and she wasn't enough, it got a little weird. Now, what blows my mind is how she attacked Peyton's daughter unprovoked. A lot of people like to bring up to Peyton's daughter, which reminds me, there's this chick on here, and I will deal with her later because she ain't said my name. But she did say hoes is slow because they are taking up for people they don't know. Ma'am, if you can't stand up for people who are being attacked or bullied and you think that shit is cool because you a go along, get along type of bitch, that's what you are. I will never be that. I will never be the type of person who sit my ass there and see somebody being mistreated or or abused or bullied unprovoked and just sit there and say, well, they rich, they got money, because that's what a lot of these people act like. Because you got money, you could do that to somebody who you could get treated bad.
You see that? That right there? That's why I hate poor people. Because they can't see past their own pain.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't see past your own pain. So you just like, fuck it, I'm broke. So they could say whatever they want to say about her. Just because you have money does not give you the opportunity to get talked about, to get trolled, to get bullied, to be harassed. Money does not dehumanize you. Thank you. I couldn't get out. I was hot. It was right there at the tip. It'll flow. I got it. That doesn't mean you could dehumanize that individual because they have money. I think that's the stupidest shit on the planet. Like, you cool until you reach plus 6 figures, then you this and that and the third. I think that shit is stupid. And and I'm not saying, I don't know Peyton personally, but I wouldn't say she tried to do anything to herself. But for these two old biddies and Jemima, you ain't say my name, but you know who you are because you was listening. You want to talk about slow? Yeah, old syrup sandwiches is what that bitch look like. She smell like. She ain't say my name, so I'm gonna let her live. But I'm not just about to sit there and let nobody just get talked about or dog walked on or defamed. That woman built her platform by herself when nobody's help. And of course, they had supporters, and of course, they had all of that. But that does not mean that counts for that person to get disrespected all of the time just because they got money. So, it is what it is. But when I hear women say that, like, oh, it's not that serious, so I don't know why you speaking up, that's the problem. But if a bitch get on here and say that somebody allegedly SA'd them by dropping off a DoorDash order, y'all ready to jump on that, even though the Ring camera debunked all of that. But yeah, that's what y'all ready to jump on, some fuck shit. If somebody came on here and they said they baby daddy did this, that, the third, and they made up some shit, y'all ready to ride with that. But y'all, that's why I say when y'all say protect all black women and all that other stuff, y'all be full of shit with that shit. Ain't no such thing as a fucking sisterhood at all.
I spent majority of life.
Jealous women turn into stalkers. Repeat after me. Jealous women become stalkers. And I'm going to go as far as to say that jealous people in general become stalkers. Anybody that's jealous of you, they develop like this weird obsession with you. They get this fixation on you that they cannot control. So what they'll do, like say for instance, you block them, right? They'll create like multiple fake pages just so that they can check up on you and see what you have going on. Like these people literally become obsessed with you. They'll call you from random numbers, from blocked numbers. They'll send you spam text messages. Like their whole life starts to become engulfed with wanting to find out everything about you and just like fixated on your life. It's so strange, but it's like these people are so jealous and it's like they want to get inside your mind. They want to be you. So they try to embody you in whatever way they can. And if they are stalking you, then that's another way that they feel like they are embodying you, right? Because they have close access to you. Like they're watching everything you do. They're tracking everything you do.
Now, she may not have her number or her information, but she's doing just that. Look at this. Peyton. There again. Everything is about Peyton. Peyton. Hold on. Let's go. Peyton Charles. Peyton. God damn, Peyton. Look, even got her house photoshopped. Like she in that woman house. She got herself photoshopped like she in Peyton Charles' house. And this ain't obsessive. Then she want to call somebody a bully. And all you've been doing since that woman has been in the hospital is been harassing her and begging for cash apps. Very sad. A low-level moon cricket. I just don't understand. That's what I'm saying. They would hold each other accountable. They would like, hey, sis, that ain't it. You doing too much. Then she found Peyton's baby daddy or boyfriend or whoever y'all calling him nowadays, because y'all know more than fucking everybody else because y'all done investigated the shit so much. And she posted him. She done posted every nigga that belongs to somebody else but her. Yeah, she posted my husband. I was like, damn, look at her posting everybody nigga but her own. Where your daughter baby daddy at, bitch? You don't know either, huh? Oh, you the baby daddy, ain't you? That's why them kids fucked up now. Yeah. Weird shit. I can't respect women like that. You too goddamn old to be that. You too old to be that. Hold on. Let me get out of this real quick. Let me scroll down. Shout out to my girl Janine.
No one can hold Black women accountable. Black women, unfortunately, we have adopted this mentality that I can do whatever I want to do and can't nobody tell me anything. And this is why we are where we're at. We live in a very selfish, egotistical society now that nobody cares. If you're a Black woman and hold Black women accountable, you have to be ready to like fight because it's going to come with a lot. I'm always thinking about how young girls are being influenced. So what us grown women are doing is influencing these girls to do these out of control, I don't care attitudes. They have the most disgusting attitudes and you can't even check them because they have their moms who say I could do whatever I want. So can't no one hold us accountable. Not a Black man, your white boss probably, that's probably the only one who can tell us what to do because he pay us. A gay man can tell us what to do. There's a Black woman or a Black man.
Well, actually, no, they chewed that one gay dude all the way up when he tried it. So we gonna have to take him off the chopping block too.
Straight Black man, we don't want to hear it. No one can hold Black women accountable.
They chewed that gay Black dude. They chewed him up. He couldn't say a word. They went in. Now I do believe she holds narcissistic traits. I do believe that.
Some of you are about to stop following me right now. I had a conversation with my cousin the other day, and it was quite disheartening. It's not bad enough that as Black women, we are often alone or the first in our roles. We are fighting against systems and people who don't want us there. What makes it worse is when there are other Black women in place that are making our lives hell. Now, look, sis, I know you've been through a lot to get there. I know you had to endure. I know it maybe took you longer to get there than you wanted to get there. You got all the education, you paid your dues, and in fact, you have earned everything that you have done to be there.
You know the crazy part of that lady didn't. I think the only accomplishment that bitch made was she was able to get her CDLs enough to her commercial license enough to drive buses. And now she allegedly hurt because she waiting on the check. Allegedly. You know when some people get hurt on the job, allegedly. But anyway.
But that does not give you a reason or an excuse to mistreat other Black women simply because your role was challenging. In fact, if this is you, and it is you, if what I'm saying is hitting close to home, you probably need to go and get some help for that. It is unfair for you to place the treatment that you've experienced on other Black women. In fact, I'm going to say you have a responsibility because, see, you stand on the shoulders yourself of other Black women that have come before you. So I'm going to ask you to check yourself because whatever that ish is in 2025, we're not carrying it into 2026.
Okay, she cooking. Listen, and this lady, she claims that she has depression. If you have depression and you were diagnosed with depression and all other type of mental disorders, why would you want to put somebody else through the ringer? If these type of situations can make you go through a depressive state or a depressive mode, both of the older women claim that. Why would you want to? Why would you think it's okay to do it to somebody else? So since you're depressed medically and you got to take medication from depression, you got to put that on other people? Bull. Because I know a lot of people with depression and they don't treat other people like that, mainly for that reason. So maybe you were misdiagnosed. You probably need to go sit on somebody's couch and get that reevaluated. Because I don't believe that's because I just don't believe people who truly, truly carry depression is on there wreaking havoc on other people because they're depressed. You need to go fix that, ma'am, whatever it is.
And if you can't get yourself together, you might need to find another position.
Boom. Boom. Hold on, y'all. I got another one for y'all. Now, some of these hit home and they're not going to be exact because they don't know the exact individual, but the traits that they do talk about and display are the same.
God, that's my motto. When they team up on me, baby, I team up with God, cause God, that's my motto. When they team up on me, baby, I team up with God, cause God got me. God, that's my motto. When they team up on me, God, that's my motto. When they team up,
Hold on. This ain't playing.
A female
God, that's my motto. When
A female narcissist doesn't want friends. She wants fans, followers, and people she can control.
That sound like Big Bird. She don't want friends. She want followers and people that she can control. She want people that don't like Peyton and who gonna donate to that GoFundMe. That's what she want. That's what she want. And it's such a poor mindset to have, to not think that you're enough to be able to get the views that you need. And she's just a living old grandma troll, and it's so embarrassing.
Competes with every woman that she meets. If you're prettier, smarter, or just genuinely happy, she'll act like she loves you, but she's secretly plotting your downfall.
Hello. I think honestly, yes, her name is Big Bird. I know she look like Ren. I know she look like a little chihuahua, but I'm gonna give her Big Bird. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But my thing is this. That's what I feel like she was doing. She was waiting for a reason to attempt to humble somebody, because she's been humbled all her life. Hell, she's been humbled now. She was humbled earlier this year when her husband put her out. She was humbled when she had to move to the project. She kept being humbled. And she has this scarcity mindset, and she has this really just, her energy is so icky. Like, you can tell she's miserable. You can look on her face and look past that fake ass smile that she liked to put on her face, and it looked like she got this like scammy looking smile. I ain't even gonna hold you, but she likes to put on this fake smile like she's okay, and she know her shit falling apart around her. She don't have nothing. She ain't got nothing to go off of, to go on, but all she know is she gonna make a whole bunch of videos about Peyton Charles so she can get a quick little 100, 200, maybe $300 a month. And that's terrible, because you ain't got no other sources of income from what you're saying, but an EBT card that you like to brag about. And it's like, girl, your priorities is so fucked up, and we supposed to believe that you're okay. I feel like the internet gives access to the weirdos, and she is one of them. She is one of the undesirables on the internet, wreaking havoc on normal people.
She'll copy your style, your energy, steal your ideas, then turn around and call you the jealous one.
Ooh.
Every friendship she has ends the same way: gossip, betrayal, lies, and a disappearing act. She can't celebrate another woman without feeling threatened. She can't handle accountability without playing the victim. She can't stand genuine love because deep down, she's empty. Once you see this chick for what she is, don't stick around, because a woman who feeds off envy will always starve in friendship.
Damn. And you know what? I'm going to say this. Everybody who's still supporting Big Bird, y'all deserve everything you get when it comes to that treasure troll. Because I warned y'all, that woman don't mean no good to nobody. I don't see where she benefited in being in anybody's life. Anywhere. Hold on. I got some more for y'all. I got some more for y'all because she too damn old to be doing all of this. Let me add this.
I've come to the conclusion that I don't like older women. There, I said it. I don't like older women. I don't like older women. And like, no, I don't mean in that type of way. Like, some older women be cool, but some be so like stuck in their ways and just so like, where it's just like, what? Like, they just be mad because they old and they don't have their youth no more. And they think that they're mothering you, or they think that they're counseling you, but in actuality, they're just being judgmental. Every encounter that almost every encounter that I've had with an older Black woman or just an older woman, period. What is wrong with y'all? Like,
and you know what? That's sad because I've encountered a lot of graceful older Black women that are in my circle that support me, that gives me tips, that gives me mentorship. It's amazing. But the fact that we have these bitter old Black women that are still around who are wreaking havoc on younger Black women is insane. And that's why I always say we got to separate ourselves from these hyenas. They don't mean us no good. And for an old bitch to come on here and talk about somebody's parenting, well, we can see Exhibit A. Let's talk about this shit where she complaining now about how Peyton is using her as evidence in the court documents that she's currently stalking. Okay. Um, I I went over those court documents last week, 2 weeks ago. It's on my live. It'll be back up in a couple of days because she struck it because it has so much tea in it, right? But I've already posted the screenshots. It's on the website from the courthouse. You can see where bowling alley chick was the one who brought Big Bird name up first. Cause that's what I ended it with. She brought her up first. So now they're talking about you. And you know why they're talking about you? You know why you're in a situation that you shouldn't have a fucking thing to do with? Because you all up in Peyton Charles' booty hole like tissue. And I just don't understand why it gotta be like that. Every day, every hour, every minute, every second. It's exhausting. And it's like, damn, you can't even scroll without her saying Peyton this, Peyton that. And when she have to pay Peyton, she gonna be mad as hell. Like, what is it gonna take? All this energy you are giving to Peyton Charles is the same energy you should be fixing with your daughter and giving to your grandkids. That part. You know what I'm saying? Ain't did none of that. You think going to church every Sunday, even though the devil will show up to the church every Sunday. Nigga be in the back of the pulpit chilling. Even though you go to church on Sunday, it don't mean nothing. You just going there because you feel guilty. I don't know what you go over there for, but it ain't to be godlike because nothing that you do on this platform is godlike. She is all up in her booty like tissue. Like, come on now, what's the issue? Like, girl, please. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with this woman. The lights is on, but ain't nobody's home. Ain't nobody home. And she think this is cute and she think this is funny and she think it's like a badge of honor to be this embarrassing at her age. She think that's a trophy. Oh, I'm Beyonce. Girl, please. You can't even afford to go to a Beyonce concert. I guess if anything is true on the internet when you lie, bitch. I don't know. Like, I just hate that she's this old in age and she just don't get it. Like, that's so weird. She says she don't drink anymore. I think she lying. I think she lied. She look at her eyes. They all beady and shit. She doing something.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, she drinking. She said her grandkids don't know why their mother went to jail, so the TU drop made her mad. So why the hell you got your little kids, grandkids watching my grown ass channel? That sound like a you problem. You wrong at them. You mad at the wrong people. She should be mad at her daughter for doing it. 1, 2. Why won't you tell your grandkids the truth? You already spreading lies and bullshit. You already brushing things under the rug. So what you tell them that she went to jail, goofy? Like, that's what I'm saying. No accountability at all.
She probably told him she went to college. She was in college or something.
Right, something stupid. And you see what I'm saying? What up, T? You see what I'm saying about generational trauma? She already lying to her grandkids like they don't have internet. And then her oldest grandson is 20. He can Google her name and see the fuck shit that his mama was doing. And if he sees that and he knows that you done already lied to him, so why the fuck he need to believe anything that come out your mouth as a grown woman, as his grandma? You full of shit. You lied to him. So your grandkids are gonna be mad at you because you lied to them about some shit you should have just came out and told the truth with. Why you lying to them kids? They deserve to know the truth. They mama did that shit. So she needs to be held accountable for it. Now her kids know. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. I don't know. I think one of them 8 and the other one. Don't give me the line. Cause she got them sitting right there by the laptop, stalking Peyton. She raising her grandkids to stalk Peyton.
She raising some haters.
Yeah. That's what I think. She really going to be drinking after Peyton get through with her. Hey, listen, she deserved every little bit. Okay, she needs to be held accountable to the fullest extent, in my opinion. Girl, I said that her eyes. That's what I'm saying. They beady and glossy. She doing something. She either drinking or about to have a stroke. Shout out to you, Brez. Yeah, she a bully. And she coming on there, I just don't know why Peyton do this to me. And then she go do some fuck shit like this. I would hate to be one of her supporters because she lied to them people all the time. And the bitch that support her with the shit missing in the middle, like, I'm like, bitch, she brought her long face ass in my chat last week trying to do something. And you donated only $25? You that tough with $25? Girl, they all the same. They all the same. I just knew when I went to that GoFundMe, she was going to send at least $100. She sent $25. But then going to stalk my husband's page on my husband's TikTok and on our page. Like, TikTok don't let us know you got people watching you shit. Yeah, shit fucked up in the y'all priorities is fucked up. You need to deep condition the middle of your shit with some peppermint oil, bitch. It's pitiful. Hey, that GoFundMe is probably gonna go to her drinking fund. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what I feel like. It's gonna go to her drinking fund. She keeps making videos about Peyton. Look, let me show you. She did another one. Peyton uses me as evidence. Look, y'all, I'm important. Somebody knows who I am. Face ass. Peyton Charles textbook copyright bully. Even though she copyright struck me. Straight hypocrite. Peyton's sister wife, need your help. Hashtag teacher. Now you asking for the teacher to come like you ain't stalking. She do need help. She need to go sit on somebody's couch. She really does. She really, really, really does. And all her videos are the same. But if you look at the videos with Peyton Charles, you see 9.7 thousand. You see 10,000. You see 7.7 thousand. She needs those views to feed her family because she's not important enough for people to just watch. She is. She doing more than that. She doing more than bullying. She's harassing. And I can't stand a dumb criminal. I just can't stand a dumb alleged criminal. Allegedly. Man, I'm just saying. Then she went on live and she was like, I've been to jail before. Yeah, bitch, we can tell. We can tell. Because you are not the brightest crayon in the crayon box. We can tell you your daughter had to learn it from somewhere. So ain't no shock that you've been to jail. Who is that supposed to surprise? Did that shock anybody in the chat? Because we knew that. We knew that. Shit, most felons either start they start getting their CDLs next, don't they? Shit. I said most. You ain't a felon. This applies to niggas who've been arrested and incriminated and charged. You have not. So
Boy, if you don't.
Anyway, you don't count. Yeah, but nah, she a weird one for real. She too damn old to be acting like that. And somebody should tell her something about herself, like the people in her circle. But shit, they can't even tell because from what I've been told, she blocked people who try to tell her the truth. And then you call them PayPals, but who's the weirdo?
Let me talk to you about a few red flags about not just a monitoring spirit, but a dangerously, deeply disturbed person who has the spirit. I posted something on here recently about monitoring spirits. I wanted to go a little bit deeper into just how important it is to pick up on these behaviors and these spirits because they can have a very lasting impact on your life. About 12 years ago, I worked with someone who had a monitoring spirit, has a monitoring spirit on her. She still is monitoring me. A good chance she's watching this video right now, right along with you. In her mind, I have both hurt her and I'm also an amazing person. I am both a sisterly, filled with love and light person who she just adores, and I'm also someone who has hurt her and betrayed her. All of this is happening in her mind, and I think that she is deeply unwell. I've been very reticent to even make a video about this. I've made one other video on here about the fact that I was being cyber stalked. It's the same person. It's the same person. And I didn't want to make this video because I didn't want to give her that energy and that focus. But I'm going to do it because I want to tell other people, especially women, because this was someone who I worked with and I thought befriended, how this can show up in your day-to-day. And it's a situation that nearly made me want to pull back from getting to know women. That's how much it was disturbing, and that's how much it impacted me, because I allowed this person to be in my life, in my personal space. I allowed her to meet my baby at the time. She was a baby. And looking back on it, it was a huge mistake. And there were...
And that's the crazy part. It's a lot of women out here who do this. And it's a lot of women who have to start speaking up like women about women like Big Bird, because she's actively stalking her and is obsessed with her. It's like she get a little tingle in her little dry hoo-ha every time she speak about Peyton. And then when them views go up, yeah, it gets crazy like that. It's like you can't even be. And you know what? Women hide under the radar because they are women, right? So if a guy is coming to stalk you, or if a guy try to do something, it's easier for people to want and get protection because it's a guy, and guys have already this stench, because people say guys are bad guys, bad guys, bad guys, bad guys. But that gives the real predators, which is a lot of these women out here, to come and prey on you. And that's scary because you don't see it coming. A lot of times people have the illusion that being around a woman is a protection, and that could be the most dangerous situation you can be in. Shanquilla Robinson had to find that out the hard way, and that's terrible. People that she rocked with, she thought she was cool with, I can almost go on a limb and say she probably paid for them hoes tickets to even go out there. I feel like she funded the bill. I feel like she paid for everything. And women just be out here jealous, and they be setting other women up because they don't have the life that those women worked hard on their own to create. You can't just be you anymore. You can't even just be a good person anymore. And you know what? Peyton extended an olive branch to her through the internet, right? She allowed her to do reactions on her content because she's all over the other channel. This woman got 2-3 YouTube channels trying to hope off of a dream that she can get rich off YouTube. And that's sad. At your old grown age, that's your dream. Ain't accomplished nothing else. But you think YouTube gonna make you rich. And it don't matter how much money you make. You didn't got hit with a copyright lawsuit, boo. You gonna have to come out up off all that smush money. You're gonna have to come up off of that. So you just at this point, once it's all over, you're gonna be working for her. So all money ain't good money. And that's sad that at this age you have to learn that. But these are what these old fools go through. All you saw it, right, Robin? She in big trouble. She's in big trouble. I'm telling you. She in big trouble. Like, she don't even realize. She looking at the paperwork, and the crazy part is she still think this is a game. Now, it's funny to us because we ain't getting sued. We can laugh all goddamn day, right? But with her, she just thinks like none of this is real. And I'm like, damn, is this why your husband put you out? Because he had to go through this dizzy ass shit? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. And she's a liar. That GoFundMe is still up and it's still at $325. So whatever she claims she got, she don't have. And if people really supported her and they really rocked with her, that GoFundMe would have been paid long time ago. You know, she started it off at 5,000 and then she lowered it. I wouldn't be surprised if she lowered it down to 300 so she can cash out and get her a beer. I just wouldn't be shocked. I just wouldn't be surprised. That's what I'm saying. They not showing up for her. This is how they show up for her, Robin. They just go in chats and talk shit to people for free. That's how they show up for her. That's it. And she's so dumb, she eating it up because she think, oh, the views. Listen, Linda, there are so many. You know what? I ain't even gonna get that to you. Why spoil the surprise? I love surprises. Christmas is going to be a great Christmas this year. It's going to be amazing. And I don't want to prevent you from getting your gifts. You need gifts. And you need to learn something. Because what you're doing, if you don't hear me by now, it's illegal completely. That's why you got hit with the copyright strike, fool. They don't care about her because they can't bail her out. How do you let a whole set of group of hyenas gas you up and you got a $5,000 GoFundMe and you can only get $325 because one female decided to drop $200 on you and then two other bitches dropped $25? She making a big ass fool of herself and she don't care. And this is why the man that you was with put you out and separated himself for you, bitch, because you dangerous. You can't, ain't no nigga can win with you. You would crumble whatever kingdom that y'all would build together because of your foolishness, your fuckery, and your stupidity. Ain't no way anybody gonna be able to build with you. Not no way, shape, or form. It's not even possible. How are they gonna do that? You don't like direction. You don't like advice. You don't like constructive criticism. You don't even like somebody who was supposed to be your supporter to say, hey, you're doing a little too much. You don't care. You ready to crash out and drop everybody off for Peyton. And it's like you're a pick me for Peyton. And that's just so weird to me. It's really, really weird. It's diabolical. This is crazy that we live in a society where women can get away with this weird ass shit, stalking other women. Like, they're starting to become the biggest predators. Like, and you hear the stories what some of the men go through about the baby mama drama and the bitterness and the weird stuff and everything like that. And you be like, people brush it off because it's a man. Right? But when it's other women, a lot of the stuff that Big Bird is doing, you would think they would have actually had a relationship. She has never been with this woman. She's been with other women, but she's stalking this woman like it's her ex. It's so weird. This shit is weird and it makes absolutely no sense. And she's willing to pull out false copyright strikes to where both of her channels can be taken. She's risking doing that just to talk about Peyton to get a couple of $100 to feed her family. That's sick. And she was already monetized on her other channel platform. Why aren't you enough, bitch, to put out more videos? Because don't nobody want to watch you. Don't nobody want to watch you. And I will say this, if any PayPals are watching my channel, I would stop watching her shit. I wouldn't even give her the view. I would starve her out. Because if PayPal stopped watching her to see the fuck shit that she's saying about Peyton, her channel will go down really, really quick. That's why I'm not watching her videos no more. I don't give a fuck what the bitch say. She do need to go seek help. I won't give her a view. I want her to understand this. There is nothing you can ever say or do to humble me, bitch, when I know what type of life you live versus the type of life I do. It can never happen. It's just not going to happen, Captain. It's not. Okay? Your hair would grow back first, bitch. Like, it just wouldn't happen. Because I know what your life is and what you look like and what you developed as far. And I'm not even talking about as far as looks, because that seems to be the only thing that you hold dear, which, child. All right, Miss J. Hold on. Miss J done sent the cash app. Hold up.
Someone has stolen 3 of my toys!
What if I take off your head? Will you know then?
How could you let this happen?
See? I even made my hairline like yours for a second. Twinning! No, for real though. I just, I don't be on here often because y'all, I got stuff to do. I can't be like Big Bird being on here every single damn day like my life depended on it. It's like, wow. And then she had the nerve to say, what'd she say? Because I get clips. She said she was really upset that I showed her daughter's mugshot. All right, this one right here that I'm speaking from, where it says "Left for Dead," Lancaster. That for dead is in quotation marks, by the way. After hit and run and turns herself in, she got really upset about that. But that is a conversation you need to have with your grandkids and let them know maybe don't do shit like that. What's the point of keeping it a secret if it happened? It's gonna come out either way. You masking that from them is not going to protect them. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all lie to everybody around you. Y'all lie to each other. And by you lying to them kids and your daughter agreeing to both of y'all lying to them kids, neither one of y'all took responsibility of that situation. And that's some fucked up ass shit. The daughter agreed to lying to her kids. Don't tell them what I did because I'm irresponsible, face ass. Right, with the 20-year-old. And I heard he don't do a god. She can't even get that nigga to clean up the yard. It's all right, Pop. You here? I see evilness when I watch, so I don't even watch no more. Yeah, you can see the evilness in her eyes. Her eyes turn really, really black. And the only thing she can afford is hate. She can't afford nothing else. She can manifest and sit there and wish and say all the Bible quotes she wants. It ain't gonna help her save her. It's really not. Hold on, Pop. I got you. Pop. Hold on. Like, if $325 for a GoFundMe don't tell you how insignificant you are, I don't know what the fuck will. If a motherfucker throwing you out the house because you ain't sure ain't enough, I don't know what else. I just know people like that don't care because their life is nothing. And she is a female who feel like she ain't got nothing to lose. And she don't. Hold on, y'all. I got some more. What up, Pop?
Hey, what have I missed?
Shout out to T for that super sticker.
Someone has stolen 3 of my toys!
head. Will you know then?
How could you let this happen?
Not much. Not much. We was just talking about Big Bird. You know, she's still stalking Peyton. 40 days and 40 nights. She been at it. And
Oh,
she really thinks I don't know what she thinks she doing. Does she think she changing the world? Or I just don't know. That psyche is crazy work to me.
heal the world, make it a better place.
Okay. Heal the world, heal everybody but your grandkids. Okay. Uh-huh.
Hear that forehead.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, quite honestly, one of the things that disgusts me the most about narcissism is when it's the grandmother. Because the grandmother is supposed to be the one, she's supposed to be the matriarch. She's supposed to be the one that holds the family down and holds the family together. But when a grandmother is an insecure woman who never got her healing, she still acts like a teenage girl. And she still is always trying to be the center of attention, always trying to get more attention than everybody else, even though nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. Every time she posts a video about Peyton, she wants to be the center of attention. She wanted to be about her. That's why I say she do possess those traits, in my opinion. Girl, what? She said, wasn't her lights or water just off? You know what? Y'all, babe, can you go get me some water? Okay. Girl, you ain't got no water? I got that. Hold on. Let me sip some for you, girl. Ah. Oh my. Now. Shit, I'm sorry. She didn't throw me off with that one. That if I had a wig on right now, it'd probably pulled that motherfucker back. We be twinning again. Shit. Girl, your lights and your oh Lord. It's always the usual suspects. It's always the usual suspects. I swear for God. It is. Like, girl, how you gonna make greens with no water? Did you get that fixed? Oh my gosh. Why does she come on here and embarrass herself? She think talking about her trauma is a badge of honor. Ma'am, it's a form of stupidity. Like, you haven't figured it out? Girl, child, let me finish playing this tape. Good God. Good God.
Else is thinking like that. So I remember growing up and hearing all the time, one of my brothers was a favorite. He's a favorite. He's a favorite. Always felt the need to drill that into my freaking head. It's fun.
All right, now she talking about her grandma, but I can't prove it. But as much as that woman spoke about Peyton more than her own daughter, you would have thought that Peyton was her daughter. You hear me? You would have thought that Peyton was her daughter.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah, Robin up in here.
Hey, T.
Want to use a filter, but I straight don't need it. But can black women tell me why black women hate black women? Like, the hatred be real. I literally work with a lady, and I came in this morning, aside of other times, but I came in this morning and said, "Good morning, everybody." That whole act like I wouldn't even know. So, black women, why do we hate each other so much?
Jealousy. I told you it'd be jealousy. What else would it be? I mean, and it makes sense, right? Bitch, your water off, your lights is off, you can't even pay your own bills. You probably would be, but that ain't her fault. She was in there trying to teach people how to wash dishes without hot water. Ooh. Child.
The fuck was doing that?
Big Bird.
Oh, hell no.
She said, now that bitch can take a bird bath, bird brain ass. You know what?
She probably took
That
a
is
bath. Damn
disgusting. Who the hell is washing dishes with cold water? So
Eventually,
you ain't got no hot water? You can't even boil this? Oh, child, ghetto. Girl. Robin is sad. It's sick. Uh-oh. Shout out to Bree.
Someone has stolen three of my toys!
What if I took off your head? Will you know then?
How could you let this happen?
You know what? Big Bird, if you can't swim, you bound to drown. Robin, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't. That's sad. And but when you see the struggles that she go through, you see, like, when it comes to a point where you say, maybe all this fucked up shit is happening to me because I'm doing all this fucked up shit. That ain't never clicked. 1 + 1 did not equal 2, like, at no time. Like, I don't understand that. Like, you are failing. The holidays is coming up, Thanksgiving next week. So if you ain't got no hot water, that mean how the fuck you gonna cook the turkey, bitch?
Do she got gas?
She got that breath.
He say breath.
He did. He said that dragon breath. She gonna go get it all out.
Oh, that shit gonna be tainted.
Like a thunder dragon.
Don't mind me. I'm just bothering.
My husband, he gonna talk his little trash. That shit is hilarious. That's crazy work. Exactly. She enrich people problems. Yeah, she can't even afford the conversation. Like, girl. You, oh my God. She enrich folks' business. She enrich folks' business.
You see that? That right there? That's why I hate poor people. Because they can't see past their own pain.
She just couldn't see past the hot water. I don't get it. I don't understand it. She really got to seek God. She really do. And don't pretend like it and read a couple of scriptures. You really got to truly see God, because that got to be some form of a mental illness other than depression. If you can't pay your bills, but you going to make sure that electricity bill on so you can keep talking about Peyton. Like, are you trying to talk about Peyton to pay your heat bill? Girl, that's the gas bill. The gas bill is like the cheapest bill. What, the gas bill, like what, $60, $80? Okay. It don't even get to 100.
Yeah, mine get to 100 when it gets cold.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, you in fucking
Mississippi.
You where it's cold at. Hell yeah.
Bipolar weather.
Oh. See? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. See, that's why you shouldn't come on this internet talking about your flaws. Because yes, somebody could call CPS if you ain't got no hot water. It's a lot of shit with that. That's what I'm saying. You come on this motherfucker playing this type of games with those type of people, and you do nothing and don't have nothing good to do, it's gonna come back, and you ain't never gonna know how. Pay your bills, then worry about cigarettes last. That with that deep ass voice. You know what, T?
Got that.
I was trying to hold it in. I was trying to hold it in. I mean, she getting karma left and right. Like, when do you say, okay, it's a lot of bad shit happening to me right now? Why don't I just stop? Like, when do you stop and do that? Like, when do y'all see, y'all play too much. Listen. When do you stop and say, you know what? You know what, chicken butt? you need to slow down, okay? Like Bobby Valentino said, you need to slow down. And not just because I really want to get to know you, it's because you need to like get your life together. You supposed to be saying greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, chicken. Like you can't even do that right now. Okay, go, say it, Pop. I know that's right. Hello. We can't even do that. Shit. Now you gotta, it's gonna take extra long.
She ain't got no lights, water, gas.
Lord. How you ain't paid a gas bill? I don't.
No heat, you name it.
What PJ say? Pass me not. Like
hit the cash app.
Hit the cash app. That's crazy. You gotta be a diabolical motherfucker to be sitting here talking about people with money because you ain't got none. That is crazy work. And I wonder why her daughter didn't help her. She says her daughter is working to stay the fuck away from her. She ain't finished it. Her daughter working and her daughter not helping. That's what I'm saying. Like child the ghetto. Does she got a white refrigerator? Never mind. Anyway, I'm just saying. She worried about the wrong damn things. You got to be sick in your head and that little, strong piece of forehead you got up there with that vein popping out. You got to be very diabolical to sit there with cold water in your house. Your daughter ain't helping you. Shit, you the baby mama. Your daughter is supposed to be sending you money for them kids and you doing it all alone. You mad at the wrong people. And you know what? You can't blame nobody but yourself because you raised your daughter to be just that, selfish like you. You raised your daughter to be just that. Your daughter is selfish because you selfish, bitch. And that's why we are in the position that we are in here today. You in that position. I ain't. I got me some water right damn now. Okay? And I can make it cold. I can make it hot. You know what I'm saying? And no shade. Like we all fall on hard times and shit, right? But if you falling on hard times, you ain't supposed to be going out here, sinking vengeance on people that it ain't got nothing to do with it. Are you mad at Peyton because she got hot water? Because I think everybody in the chat got that. Like you gotta let us know something. Help me help you. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't what did you get the notice around the time that they was gonna cut your shit off around the time you decided to make that video about Peyton's daughter? Be honest. Is that what happened? Is that what flipped the switch? What up, Tyrone? Long time no see. Is that what flipped the switch for you? Was it that? The day you got that notice that gas was getting cut off was the day you made a negative video unprovoked by Peyton's daughter? And I'm going to say this too, because there's a other older lady, and I brought this up earlier, Pop, and you went in the chat. I'm going to bring it up again. Y'all like to diagnose Peyton's daughter, and I've never seen one time where Peyton came on and said anything of the sort about her child and what her child may or may not be diagnosed with. But I've seen, and this one Aunt Jemima looking bitch, this bitch looked like the wicked witch of the east. No bad news. Don't bring me. Like that's who she looked like, and she got the nerve to bring her discolored face ass on this platform and call anybody a silly hoe off of information she ain't even investigate all the way. She said there's no case. Well, then what the fuck is on the Dallas court's website, bitch? Like, can we not do that? If you gonna try to do something and be funny, at least be right. Just because you're not smart enough to get the information does not mean the information is not out there. She doesn't give me all of that, but go off, sis. Give you all of what? See how they come on here and don't say nothing? That's crazy. listen, that water and not having hot water and shit fucked me up. I ain't even gonna hold you. And so, how am I speaking on her? The way I fucking want to? This my chat. This how I speak. Just cause you don't like it, bitch, don't mean I'm not gonna stop speaking like this. Fuck y'all think y'all in this? Y'all think I'm sanctified or something and go to church every Sunday and be twerking like the rest of you 304s? God, don't come over here and think I'm a saint and I'm holier than thou and all that fake ass, because that's not what you're gonna get. That's not what you're gonna get. She don't give you that because you don't want to see that. You nasty like the rest of these hoes. That's why you support it. Ain't they? Well, why are you speaking on her like that? Cause I can. Cause I can. Yeah, why don't you go send it at GoFundMe? Get that bitch up. It said it's been $325. Yeah. Peyton did disclose her baby has a diagnosis, and she was transparent, thinking that people. But did she say what the diagnosis is? Hey, what up, Eugene? Because if she is, why is everybody else Googling this shit and saying, I think it's this and I think it's that? I'm like, y'all weird as hell. And if she disclosed that her baby does have a diagnosis or whatever the fuck, that makes Big Bird look even worse. Because how you gonna talk about somebody like that? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. Okay. Oh, look, it's Care Bear Stare in the chat. I think you are doing what she doing. You are twisting things to make your audience think otherwise. Girl, they can look at the videos. There, this is Alonda, the Care Bear, that musty mouth bitch from Baltimore. She been in my chat talking so much shit all the fucking time, and she supports her. This is her bestie. So that's the one with the gap. Be lying right through it on this platform. Just be lying right through it.
I don't like you to boot the
Well, why you ain't send her no money? She look, this is why I don't like these hoes. They come on here and play like they innocent. You go on my chat, she been doing nothing but talking shit about Peyton the whole time, and now she's like, you bringing other women down. Well, what the fuck was you doing? Right, look, come to Baltimore, bitch, because I can't come to you because I can't afford it.
Nigga ain't shit in Baltimore.
Are you kidding?
Not too much on Baltimore. We got Dez. Not too much.
Dez the hoe. Shout out to Dez.
Shout out to Dez.
Come on, man. What the fuck? Come to Baltimore for what? Motherfucker, get out of here. You get on the plane ticket. Come
Exactly. Like ain't nobody got no mind and watch the video themselves.
Yeah, get out of here. Come to Baltimore and see I'll fuck you up. Yeah, get out of here.
Oh my God. If you do anything to my hair, what you doing to yours, I would be so sad.
Yeah.
You are doing the exact same thing. You are railing against, like, are you okay? I couldn't girl almost had a stroke trying to read that.
Man, she can't even spell.
She typing hard as fuck on that keyboard.
Did you get food, ma'am? Read this mental.
Be mad about it. And you're gonna sit in cold ass Baltimore right now talking that shit in a bowl of soup. Bitch.
Hey, go send your
for real. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Baltimore, bitch. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
you got your own problems, Miss Ma'am. You really do. And the fact that you can come on here to try to protect your friend, you really not protecting her. Because once things transpire the way I know, because I've seen this story plenty of time. Once the story unfolds, I'm gonna be looking for you saying, what happened? What happened, Pookie Butt? I'll be right here looking for you. Why is she? This what pissed me off about you hoes, though. This why I'm mad. Y'all in the chat talking shit to me, and I just found out this bitch water off. Would she say her water or her lights or some shit is off? Ain't that your pal? Like, why is that happening if that's your girl? Cause y'all like drama. Y'all ain't her friend. Send a cat. Cut that shit on. Thanksgiving next week. You know what I'm saying? No trolls, but a person with a different viewpoint. What's your viewpoint? I'll give you a chance. What's your viewpoint? Because we trolling today, but I'll give you a chance. What's your viewpoint? And I'm only giving you a viewpoint because you haven't been in my chat before. But Care Bear Stare has been in my chat even before I went live. She been in every video talking about Peyton, but then this bitch want to talk about you bringing other black women down. Like, what the fuck was you doing? You see what I'm saying? That weird shit.
What we doing?
All up and through the chat.
What Big Bird was doing?
Hold on. Let me go to the video so I can show you. She talking about bringing another black woman down. I guess it's a selective black women. And guess what? Guess what? The bitch posted me on her YouTube, so I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. How about that? It wasn't that she couldn't pay it though. So you making excuses why this bitch water is off? Do you know CPS can come to that house and take them kids behind shit like that? Are you okay?
Hell no.
These hoes be really trying to pretend like they sanctified.
They really be pretending like they saying something.
Oh, so you didn't see the video she did of me? So does that change things since she did a video with me in it or no? Right, because y'all come on here and y'all say this and y'all say it's commentary and y'all say all this other shit to justify it, but the bitch posted me and my husband, so we have the right to say whatever the fuck we want to say.
And I want to say, don't care about none of y'all guts saying something against it. Who cares?
And it's not commentary, it's harassment. It's actually illegal, and you can look it up. She can get arrested for the shit that she's doing. So you can go ahead and tell the police that shit is commentary all the fuck you want to, but if you don't know the law, you just saying shit. Nah, let me tell you, you lying ass musty bitch. You are such a liar. She's just such a lie. I don't like you lying musty bitches. Let me tell you, I didn't put myself in shit. I spoke and said what the fuck I want to say. Yes, it's harassment. And she gonna go to jail fucking around harassing it, and you hoes ain't gonna be able to talk to each other unless y'all talking for 5 minutes under a collect call. Let me tell you how this transpired, since you want to be a lying old musty ass bitch. I made a video. I didn't tag Big Bird. I didn't say her name. I said older lady. I said this, that, and the third. Yo musty ass went right over there, and I got the screenshot. Did you see what anti-hyena said? I was minding my fucking business. I didn't add her. I didn't tag her. I just said my own opinion. Y'all put me in the shit. Now that I'm in it, y'all want me out all of a sudden? Y'all put me in this shit. I said what the fuck I said on my platform. Nobody would have ever known or seen anything. But y'all took y'all musty asses over there and was like, guess what Anti said? Oh, you gotta go get her.
And then
you didn't know that bird brain bitch had skeletons in her closet.
Then she go and do a damn video and tag her damn name in it.
Right. Then she did a video and tagged me. And that's when I inserted myself. You hoes can't tell me when I can and cannot enter the group chats when you guys invited me.
Fair game, motherfucker.
Okay.
That is his name. If he can't hang, he's got to get out the game. Get out the game. That is his name. If he can't hang, he's got to get out.
Oh, look, I'm out. God bless. Girl, fuck you. You That shit don't work over here. Girl, fuck you.
They always go, I'm out of here. Peace, bye.
God bless.
Bye.
Girl, fuck you. Shit. She thought she was eating. Oh, sweaty neck ass. Shit.
She looks
That's
stupid
why
now.
they can't play with that shit over here. You can't just throw God in and throw him out when you want to and act sanctified, bitch. You was over here in my chat section being foul, talking mad shit about Peyton. You were. And then you took your musty ass over there and tagged her, told your friend about what happened. Y'all talk on the phone all the time. You better hope you don't get implicated, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Fuck that. That's what I'm saying. You hoes steer these bitches in the wrong direction, and when the shit hit the fan, baby, nobody knows what happens. But I'm the bad guy? Girl, please. I'm always a bad guy, and this bitch ain't got her water on.
Anti, guess what I hear?
What?
Bitch.
Y'all go over there. Tell her to stop talking about me. She making fun of me. Yeah.
Bitch.
Shit. Right. She doxing her. She harassing her. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think because somebody got money, y'all think that because somebody got money that they could do some shit. Yes, this is my commentary.
You see that? That right there? That's why I hate poor people. Because they can't see past their own pain.
Damn, he said some real shit. They do. That's what I'm saying. And that's how they've been doing it. You know, back in the day, you know how they go to the club and, you know, do a little too much and, you know, sleep with a nigga they don't know. They be in church every Sunday. I'm glad you enjoying it. See, I don't know, you know, I know Peyton has a lot of supporters, and I know her supporters may be a little different from mine. Okay, but we turns the fuck up in here. I know a lot of those people, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, y'all Christians, and the ones that are legit Christians, shout out to y'all. But you fake hoes get dust. You get whatever you deserve to be talked like. You come up in here, that's what you get. All of that hate in her life falling apart. That's what I'm saying. She worried about the wrong thing. I just don't hide behind the screen. Bitch, I'm not going to get on the screen every day because you want to see my face. Everybody know what I look like. Go to my shorts. I have videos, bitch. I don't got to prove nothing to you. That's what's wrong with you weird hoes. That's that little weird sexual window shit that they like. Bitch, why the fuck do you care what the fuck I look like?
Hold the fuck up. She on hop her ass back on here.
Right. I thought it was God bless. Why the fuck you? Everybody know what the fuck I look like. Go to my shorts. I have videos. I don't hide. I just don't want to get on live all the time. Plus, I like this picture. Don't y'all like my picture? It's a nice photo.
We love that picture, girl.
Photo. Right. You hide behind a nice try, Diddy.
Take your ass on with that bullshit. Take it on. Bye.
Oh shit. Did you sit it? Hold on, y'all. I gotta Apple Pay this real quick. Hey, nigga, you didn't say that.
No, I did. Nigga, you said it. Shut up, man. You could still talk.
Oh, this is dope.
Girl, she popped her ass back up there with that bullshit.
Brought her ass right on the fuck back.
That was it. That's all.
Oh, she the one that thought she had a comeback, and I gave her the boot.
Did you put her? You put her?
That's the one that was trying to come back with them comebacks. We gave her a chance, and I said, bye, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Give her the boot.
Bitch, every know what the fuck I look like. I ain't no fucking mystery.
We got T tonight. T can give her the boot. Red T, 1, 2, 3. Bye, bitch.
Masturbate to me. You don't get that opportunity, bitch. You don't get that one. What'd you say, babe? Thought you had one.
She had one.
Oh, okay. It's good. Shit. Hey, that bitch was like, y'all, God bless. And then she went like this.
I'm fooling y'all now. I was fooling y'all. Those was jokes. Woo! Woo!
Damn.
That bitch said, she said, God bless. And then said, I was fooling y'all. Shit.
But she on posted something else.
I don't know. Shit. Get her Uncle Fester face ass out of here. Girl, that thing been stuck at $325. She need to lower it so she can pay that fucking bill. That's what she need to do. I just don't like the fact that people just be like, stop talking about her. Just let her harass Peyton. Peyton has money. It's okay. Like, that's all I hear. And that's some sick ass shit. And this is for somebody who don't even say nothing. Like, what is 2 months? We done heard the lady went to the hospital. Now she in the hospital and y'all still talking, but you weird hoes support this energy. And then you want to say God bless? Girl, y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. Hold on, I got one more. Everything that Peyton do in the dark, she bring it up in the light because she shows the documents and shit. Dumb as hell.
Hurts because she might be trying to humble you. She always got something to say to you, blase this and blase that, right? But at the end of the day, never dim your light to try to soothe her wounds. That's not your job. You are the cycle breaker. You're the one she's prayed to be, but never had the tools to become. So protect your peace, okay? Move with grace, not ego, and never forget you are the revolution, okay? We are the next older Black women, and we can make a difference. But here's the truth, right? She's not mad at you. She's not. She's mad at the version of herself that never got to be you. She's mad she never got to be soft. She's mad she's had to work twice as hard, right, for the credit. She's mad she had to survive instead of live. So yes, you're not her enemy, right? You're her shadow. You're everything that she had to bury down deep inside in order to make it. And I know at the end of the day, it still hurts because she might be trying to humble you. She always got something to say to you, blase this and blase that, right? But at the end of the day, never dim your light to try to soothe her wounds. That's not your job. You are the cycle breaker. You're the one she's prayed to be, but never had the tools to become. So protect your peace, okay? Move with grace, not ego, and never forget you are the revolution, okay? We are the next older Black women, and we can make a difference.
And that's what we gonna do. We gonna make a difference. That's what I'm saying. She prayed about this and never used the tools because God gave her the tools. She just didn't use it. She didn't put the hard work in it. For everybody to be on here talking about some God bless, God that gave you all the tools you needed to be where you want to be, and you chose not to. So that's your fault. Exactly. Then now at this big old age, trying to still give it. Yeah. She's still giving the wrong energy. And that's why bad shit is happening to her. Who supports a bitch that bad shit happened to? I would be like, friend, you got to slow down with this shit. It's too much fucked up shit happening to you. You know what I'm saying? None of these hoes is doing that. They ain't sending her no money. She justifying the fact that her shit cut off. Like, come on now. That's what I'm saying. She don't care about none of that. She don't care about none of the stress that it could cause for her to lose her babies. She knows she talking shit about her because old girl put it in the documents first. So now you getting talked about by both of them in a situation that ain't got nothing to do with you. She don't care about the babies though. She was in there trolling. She think it's funny. She don't want people to be happy with their children because she ain't happy with hers. That's what I'm saying. They worried about the wrong things. They don't care about her pregnancy. They don't care about her babies. Like, y'all don't give a fuck about nothing. That's why I don't respect you hoes. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. I don't talk to black women like this, but I will talk to a raggedy bitch like this in a heartbeat. Y'all need to talk to how y'all are and who y'all are. That's how I talk to you as. Like the raggedy bitches you are. That's how I speak. That's what she wants. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you trying to gain from this? Every single day, here come a video. Here come all up in the video. All in the video. Like, girl, that's what I'm saying. You worried about Peyton. You should be upset with your daughter for not throwing you no bread to keep them fucking utilities on. You know what I'm saying? She don't care that this woman is in the hospital. And the y'all pay attention to the hoes that support this shit. Because those are the dangerous ones. They run in packs doing this shit. These are the type of women that you disconnect from, you run away from, you flee from. ASAP, quick. You get away from hoes like that because they will destroy your life. They will tear you down. They will break you apart and still sit there with a straight face and say you was wrong. Like you didn't bring this woman's child up first. Then you got mad when I brought your child up who's the same age as me. That's what I'm saying. These are some fucking hyenas. And they want to try to project. Bitch, y'all the one come on here lying, talking about y'all forgot and y'all been on whole shit this whole time. Do you know that thin and head bitch Monique was trying to send me a follow request on my Instagram? Ho, why is you here?
The fuck?
Yeah, she sure in the fuck was trying to play I Spy and shit. Oh my gosh, she's a court reporter. Did you see how much court reporters make? Did you, Bookie Butt? Did you go look? Y'all not sharing anything new that I haven't put on this internet. Y'all got hot piss thinking it's tea. I got the damn steno machine and the voice writer shit all through my shorts. It ain't no fuck. Yeah, Inspector Gadget, goofy assholes. Like, all my shit is on YouTube and fucking TikTok. Like, y'all not saying nothing? It's weird. Oh, let me make fun of her because she's successful in a happy marriage. You ain't real until your lights get cut off. Girl, shut the fuck up. That's what they give me. Like this whole trauma bonding fucking just low level shit. Nobody aspires to do anything greater than what the fuck they're doing. And they ain't doing shit. Hold on. It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It is broke energy. It's broke energy. And all them hoes share the same thing. Like, for real. But they okay with that. They shit ain't off. So why they worried about that bitch shit being off? You feel me? And that's what the type of support she has. Hoes that can't do a fucking thing for her. But they sitting there waiting for her to crash out every day.
Now, I am old and I am black, but I'm not bitter. But I know them bitches. They were always that way. In high school, like I can think of people off the top of my head. They were always male-centered. They never quite had a friend group. They kind of went from group to group to group. Like when you say, who was she friends with? You're like, I don't really remember who she hung with. Like me and my best friend, they know, oh, where is she? Because I know y'all hung together and y'all probably still in touch together and blah, blah, blah. So I'm pretty sure you have an idea of where this person is. So they've always been that way. Now, what happened was they graduated high school. People moved away, people got jobs, people did all these things, and they tried to reinvent themselves, but it didn't work because a lot of times they try to reinvent themselves by messing around with other people's man, trying to steal husbands, because they've always been that way. They've always wanted what somebody else had. They've always coveted what somebody else had. So then they try to make themselves better than what they are, because you're no longer in school. You're no longer confined to the day-to-day of people seeing you. So you'll see them front on, Facebook and wherever. They're just fronting. Their whole life is a front. They've always been that way. Trying to take husbands, trying to look a certain way, trying to be a certain, but they're still that bitter old woman because they were always bitter. They just thought when they got money and grew up that their mind would grow up as well. No, you were never shit.
And the gag is the bitch ain't got no money. So she's speaking on a bitch who's bitter with money. This bitch is bitter with no money. That makes it worse. Damn, bitch, you ain't even got $1.
You were never shit. It's no different than the guys that say, well, I'm not dating black women because now, I'm walking across the stage and I've just decided all black women are done. Okay, well, you wasn't shit then. Because if you can just cut off a whole race of your own people across the street, you wasn't never shit. And then, it's 20, 30, 40 years later, you still complaining. Like,
right.
No, sir. So yeah, the bitter old women, they're just mad because you probably remind them of somebody they went to high school with that they could never get in with, or you have a swag about you or something about you, even your confidence, how you speak, how do you present yourself. They are still mad because they will never be that girl that they care to be. Even now, when they're on Facebook at reunions, they're still not that bitch. So they were always that way. So I'm seeing my young ladies, they talking again. They talking about you, bitter old black women. Now I am old and I am black.
That's what I'm saying. And I said I called it long time ago. She never was shit. That's why she come on here. Oh, I'm Beyonce now. Everybody talking about me. She ain't never had this much attention in her goddamn life. In real life, she's a nobody. She's a nobody so much, she got that one best friend all the way across state lines. Her best friend in Baltimore. A bitch she ain't never met in person. They on the phone all the time. She ain't got no local friends. Everybody got friends on the internet, but they got friends in real life too, like where they can go actually link up and meet up with a motherfucker. This bitch bestie on the internet. She living a double life. I bet you all them people she smile fake as fuck with in that church don't know she out here doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? You can't go to the church, nothing. You got all these friends and no resources. I don't understand why. Well, I get why her life is this way because she's been hard-headed all her life. That's why she's in the position and the predicament that she's in. She's been making piss poor choice after piss poor choice after piss poor choice, but that's her fault. And she continues to do it. I can't believe your motherfucking lights and shit or whatever the fuck is off. And you worried about talking about Peyton. That check for the 21st then already came and gone. These priorities be fucked up. God don't bless no mess. That's why she ain't got it together now. And real shit, if she wasn't wrong and she was in the right, she would have more support. You see people, that lady in Chicago, when she experienced that situation with them little trifling kids, that I feel like these hoes that was just in the chat, that's how they raise their kids. That's how they kids behave. That was normalcy to me. That's my opinion. I feel like that's how they kids behave. Hell. That shit. But they supported that woman and her child. You saw she got a new house, a new car. Yeah, we support the ones that do wrong. That get done wrong. We don't support the ones like her lying and shit. And for all who just joined the chat, I'm going to explain to you the timeline. The woman got on here talking about 4 months ago about a content creator who was talking trash about Peyton Charles's daughter, and she supported her, and she got on her, and she said, any woman who's willing to do that to sell their soul for views, I can't rock with. 4 months later, she turned into that same bitch and did the same thing and start talking about Peyton Charles' daughter unprovoked. When Peyton Charles inboxed her and asked, hey, what happened? I thought we was cool. Peyton Charles posted on her page to where the girl was crying and talking about she gonna post a comment on her wall, and she watched her every day before she even brushed her teeth. She had Peyton on her TV screen talking about, yeah, I ain't even got up out of bed, but I'm watching Peyton. It was Peyton. Freshest thing since sliced bread. Then all of a sudden, I guess the money was getting low. And when the money get low, the hunger will show. This hoe decides, I'm just going to talk about Peyton's daughter because I know Peyton doesn't appreciate people talking about her daughter because her daughter has done nothing to nobody. So she decides, since I'm a loser ass bitch, I'm going to do the same thing because that seems like that gets the attention that I need. And she one of those type of people, any attention is good attention, right? So she starts talking about Peyton Charles' daughter unprovoked, making up rumors about her for no reason at all. When Peyton addresses her, she didn't do it in public. They went at it back and forth. She didn't even take accountability, like none of that. She made this bullshit apology that means nothing because of her, obviously, because the behavior that she displays now. But whatever. She did all of that. And these hoes still saying it's commentary. And I'm going to explain something to y'all. The ones that are bold enough to say it's commentary, when your life starts to be commentary off of no type of facts, you wouldn't like that. And mind you, I've been to all of y'all YouTube pages and saw a little bit of y'all life. Be more chick. And regardless of to what the fuck you're talking about, I already know a little bit about what the fuck you got going on. Let's not play that. But I'm a reaction channel. So I react to reaction. I react to anything I fucking want to on this platform. I can easily go to your shit and react to that. And you would not like that, would you? Because the shit that I already seen, child. Anyways, she was trying to be, that's what I'm saying. She was being Peyton friend. Hey, girl. Oh, I wish this smell like I'm laying in the bed next to you. Who says that to a friend? I wouldn't even listen. I ain't about to say that to nobody, but my husband. That's it. That's it. That's it. And that's all. I don't understand why you feel so comfortable just to say such things. That's frightening. That's what I'm saying. She don't have accountability of how this shit started. There's no accountability of how it started. She's just the victim. That's just like the DoorDash girl opening that man door and saying, "Oh, let me record this and post it online," and be like, "What happened?" And all them women that was riding for her, where they at? Girl, they done booked. Okay, they done deleted their videos. They done moved on. Ain't nobody saying a word. Someone's like, "Well, I still say what I say." But ain't nobody bailed her out. Ain't nobody did nothing to help that girl. Ain't nobody help her get an attorney. None of that shit. Dumb as hell. It is weird. And then when you ask these questions, I don't see all that. You don't see all that because you don't want to see any of that. Because you just don't like a person. Nobody that you do not know should not get you to the point to where you dislike them to allow the person that's innocent, that has done nothing to you or done nothing to her, to just harass her and her child. That's crazy work. And then she's like, I'm flipping it to prove my narrative. Bitch, we can go through the videos and look. Just because you not her real friend for real and didn't see the videos that I see, don't mean it ain't the truth. We can go video by video. As a matter of fact, when that video comes back up, which will be in 3 more days, Hello. When that video go, I did a play-by-play timeline on how everything got started from the beginning to the end on how we got here. These women don't like to take accountability. And when you around hoes that don't like to take accountability, you got to stay away from them. You got to stay away from them because they're dangerous. They were the friends of Shanquilla Robinson. They were the friends of a couple of other women who were just, the type of friend that pretend like they cool with you and they set you up. They the Ronnies of the group. Ronnie from Players Club. They them. Set you up. Take you to the club. Girl, I ain't gonna dance in front of them. I know them. They the setup queens. And they not Big Bird friend either. Cause I'm telling you what I know. When I did the video on the DoorDash girl, I said she is about to get in big trouble. She is about to get it. If she don't have the proof and everything that she's done, it's up. Nobody wanted to believe me. I even posted where an attorney said, yeah, she's probably going to go to jail. They talked about that attorney. They had the attorney up there saying all the stuff that they said about that girl, and they got mad at the attorney for saying that. They got mad at the attorney for saying that. And when the attorney was like, listen, she probably going to go to jail for this. The attorney was in that state. Like she's certified in that state. You know what they did? They tried to search her up and said, oh, her license, she doesn't have a license. They did everything to try to discredit an actual attorney because they did not want DoorDash girl to be wrong. But DoorDash girl is facing felony charges. 2 of them. 2 of them. Was it worth it? All these hoes do after that is scratch the back of their neck. One thing for sure, we still have to have morals, courtesy, and consideration for each other, especially as Black women, because God always watching, knowing that. That's right. I love it when girls just get mad. And I love it when girls just wash their ass. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go do that for me? Go wash your ass. Because I love it when girls do that. Not a funky coochie in sight. You know what I'm saying? Please. Yes, but we have to check the ones that lost the plot. And unfortunately, it's many of the older ones. It is. It's a lot of old, bitter hyenas. Oh, dark girl, child. DoorDash girl, there was this white chick, right? She was a DoorDasher. She came on the internet and she said, you guys, I've been SA'd. This is what she said. She made a whole TikTok video. She said, I went and dropped off an order and this guy ordered the food on purpose so I can see him naked. She filmed the guy naked with his meat out and the guy looked like he was passed out drunk. She posted it on TikTok. Then she reported the incident to DoorDash later and then got on the internet and said DoorDash fired her for being SA'd. Come to find out, she wasn't even touched. The man was passed out. She even said that he was passed out. So she misused the term SA completely. And she got all these women in the uproar, upset, mad, saying men do this and men do that, right? But what they didn't know is she waited a day later. She waited a day later to report it to the police from this traumatic thing happening. And she got millions and millions of views from that video off TikTok, trying to get money, trying to get rich, because DoorDash might have not just been dashing. Okay, it just must have not been it. But that's what I be saying. Y'all come on here and y'all get on the internet for this mess. All money ain't good money. It's not. So after the police did their investigation, they went and they talked to the guy. The guy makes a statement like, listen, I was drunk. I ordered DoorDash and I passed out on the couch. But wait, there's more. When the Ring camera came back, the Ring camera saw the girl push the door open and walked in that man's house and recorded him doing that. And she went on the internet and told everybody that this guy's a perv. He even got doxxed. For what? Do you know what happens to people like that? Like, what if somebody really believed that that happened to that girl and went up in that house and took care of that dude? Like, for what? That's what I'm saying. Oh, child, the ghetto. Yeah, she didn't leave it on the porch. She went in and was like, oh, he was just trying to show me his meat. Girl, that wasn't even none of that. He was drunk and humiliated. So when women start, it was 50-50. Some women was like, I don't know about that. You probably should, when the motherfuckers say drop the food off, you should have supposed to drop the food off. So you just got a free show. Like, what do you want us to do? But then other people were really upset, was like, oh, he's a perv, he's this, that, and the third. They was going in crazy. They wanted his head on a platter. Man, she got quite a few felony charges on there. That's federal charges, mind you, and that's 5 years each she's facing. So if she gets charged guilty for both, that's 10 years in prison for doing too much. People get on the internet and they think they free from a lot of things that they do on this internet, like posting videos about multiple people all the time, tagging them and adding them, talking about you shoot from the hip. You saying things like that that don't sound legal. Okay, that don't sound legal. So when you do stuff like that, you think you protected, but you're not. Same thing I said about the DoorDash girl. She thinks she protected, but she's not. Yes, she could have got that man hurt by lying, but nobody really cared because it was a man. Ain't that some shit? And the fact that she made up that situation in her all in her head, the way she painted it, and then she came on screaming, talk about I'm the victim. I'm the victim. It was crazy work. Crazy work. The video's still on my page. And she mad. And she should be mad at herself because let's say for shits and giggles that man actually did that to you. The last thing you should have did was post it on TikTok because people was trying to say, well, she was trying to record it for proof. How you gonna record somebody who is knocked out on the couch, not chasing you? What proof is that? Exactly. He could have been laying there having a damn stroke and you sitting there using him for content. And that's what it is. I think social media has this thing where people don't get enough attention in life. Not everybody, but there's quite a few people who don't get enough attention in life. And when they get the little bit of attention on social media, they go crazy. They go crazy and they don't care how they get it or what they get it from. It just becomes insane. And they really beg for that attention because they feel like in the back of their heads that social media is going to get them rich. To me, my personal opinion, there are people that are still making it through social media, but how to do it on social media, you have to be consistent and you have to have good content. Because when this is all over, because Peyton will eventually have her children. Peyton will eventually step back on the scene. And when she does that, what will you have? When your court date comes and it's over, what will you have? Nothing. That's the point. There's no end goal here for you. People are always gonna remember you by how you display yourself. And how you're displaying yourself is a woman scorn of a form of this is my personal opinion. A woman scorn from a female who wouldn't let you smell it. That's just my opinion. You were too sexually like doing all the cutesy shit. You was flirting a little too much. And I personally feel, this is my personal opinion and my perspective on it. I feel like you were jealous and upset that Peyton got pregnant. I feel like a lot of women who get upset with the fact that Peyton was pregnant, first of all, y'all weird as fuck because that's not y'all vagina. So y'all weird as fuck for that anyway. But I feel like a lot of these women got really upset because Peyton got pregnant. But Peyton is an adult. She is a grown woman. You cannot tell that woman what to do with her vajayjay. You just can't. I don't care if you subscribe to her channel or not. Okay? It just don't make any sense. Just like I can't do nothing about your daughter doing the hit and run. She can do another one tomorrow. All I can do is talk about it. Okay? And tell niggas to watch the streets when she behind the car. That's all I can do. That's it. Y'all got so upset like this woman belongs to you. This woman does not belong to you. She don't. And I think that's what the other lady was saying on the last video about how content creators are constantly like they're trying to let you into their world for a little bit and be transparent. But they can't be transparent with you hoes because you hoes is jealous. And y'all thirsty. Y'all like to licky. And I feel like, you know what? There was a video. Let me see if I can find this video. Somebody broke this shit down so crazy. And I feel like that's what it is. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Because I feel like that's what happened. I felt like y'all thought that her boyfriend was the side nigga. And y'all was the real ones. And the reason why y'all feel like a lot of you hoes be like, I don't like Peyton, and y'all don't know why y'all don't like Peyton, is because secretly y'all do. Y'all just don't know how to express it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Right. But you know, instead of saying, you know what, this is a miracle. Instead of saying this is a miracle, you know, safe blessings, hope you carry well and everything like that. No, they got really upset. It don't matter. Shit, Janet Jackson how old was Janet Jackson when she had her baby? Was she 50 something?
He was in her 50s.
Yeah. The fuck is we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Women are having babies later in the game, mainly because they're established. Something a lot of us didn't do. Shit. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You said what? The brat was how old?
48.
Yeah, the brat was 48. And had to borrow eggs to do it. Like, they still having babies. So that's why I feel like y'all feel like that vagina belongs to you, and it does not. I'm gonna hold your hand. No, I don't want to touch your nasty ass hand. Get that shit away from me. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna just throw it to you. It don't belong to you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the video.
Spot them girls out where they at so we can stay away from them. And that shit is so whack because that's like a real thing. Like, we need to be each other's girls. A lot of y'all are haters. Spot them girls out where they at so we can stay away from them.
Well, all the real girls, please stand up. There are so many women and girls who get online saying that they're such girl, right? How they're all into women empowerment and uplifting the next woman. But in real life, they're not like that. They're not moving like that. In real life, when you see them out and about, even if you try to speak to them, they have stank looks on their faces. Let's be real. In real life, they're not supportive. In real life, they're not genuine. Let's really be real, because in real life, they're competitive. In real life, if they feel like you look better than them, or you have more than them, or any of that sort, they don't want to be friends with you. They don't want to link with you. They don't want to speak to you. They don't want to be next to you, right? Let's be real. And I'm all for, you know what I'm saying, whether you have friends or if you are solo dolo, there's nothing wrong with not having friends. And you're not a bad person. I don't care what these people say. They feel like if you don't have friends, you're the toxic one. You're the insecure one. You're not really a girl's girl, but the truth is, I'm a big girl's girl and I am solid. But what I found out is there are not many women who are like me, especially in my area. They are not. So if you are someone who doesn't have friends, but you're a girl's girl at heart, but you just can't find other women who are.
You miss these 304 mud squirrels in here fighting for their life. Then I found out that Big Bird, she allegedly got her utilities off. Like she ain't got no water or something. No hot water, gas, motherfucking electricity, something going on with her. But she still managed to take whatever little bit she have left to discuss Peyton. And that's some crazy motherfucking work. And then we had her one of her besties, Care Bear Stare, and another bitch in here that came in here. And when I tried to give that hoe a chance to speak her mind, she get skedaddled too. So fuck her too. And then Care Bear Stare tried to say God bless. And then when I told her, girl, fuck you, she decided to come back. So I guess she wasn't playing for real. She ain't play. She didn't want to play the game. So she couldn't hang. She took her and her gap tooth mouth ass up out of here. So that's we're here just discussing stuff. They read the Bible so hard where there were 3 older women that had babies. I guess they skipped that part because it don't feed the narratives. No, because didn't Big Bird say she had a baby at 16? I guess she got an age limit on it. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't understand why people would get upset about a woman who is financially established, who can take care of her child. You know, we talking about women who are struggling taking care of their kids right now, who are telling her what she cannot and can do with her vagina. Don't understand it either. I don't understand it either. How you gonna give somebody else advice and your hot water ain't on? Then you was showing people how to wash dishes in cold water, bitch. You nasty. You are nasty. Girl, washing dishes in cold water is crazy motherfucking work. Okay. I done seen it all today. Yeah, I wish a cold dish washing bitch would. Nah. Yikes. God, every day she never ceased to embarrass herself. Just never. Never.
You're genuine like you, be solo dolo. There's nothing wrong with that. But with all the real girls, please stand up. Because these fake ones aren't fooling me. I don't care how many posts on social media they share about women empowerment. They are not like that. And we know the truth.
And how many times have Big Bird been talk about women empowerment? And who said 40 years plus is a cutoff date for a woman to have a baby? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Women have, and that's why I'm saying that fake ass women empowerment and being a girl's girl. We supposed to be empowering her. This ain't no fucking empowerment. Child, these women is sold. These women is sold. But I'm gonna tell a shout out to you. I'm glad you're enjoying the live. And I'm telling you, 304 birds right now. If y'all think y'all could come on here and say God bless and all that, that ain't gonna work for me. Cause I know you a harlot. I know you're a whore. Okay. And y'all ain't gonna be able to run that game with me. Yes, girl. No hot water. Cold dishes. Oh, you know them dishes still dirty. You can still see the bacteria in that motherfucker. That is crazy. I hope she ain't had nobody over for Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Somebody needs to call them people, tell them she ain't got no hot water. I don't know how to fuck. Well, y'all better bring paper plates. Oh no. You remember that video where Monique was like, She about to poison everybody with them bacteria infected cold plates. Lord. That's crazy.
So, like, I really, really badly need y'all to stop acting like y'all are girls, just because it is trendy. It is not something that can be faked, especially if you are a mean girl at heart. That is going to exude through whatever mask that you're trying to put on. And just as a side note, I don't think that there's anything wrong with not being a girl's girl. I'm guilty. I am not one. I am not a girl's girl. Don't care. I don't be liking you bitches. And the reason why is because even though I am not that, what I am is a nice girl. Very nice. I have always been a nice girl. I'm too nice sometimes to a fault. And you bitches be conniving as fuck, envious as fuck, and weird as fuck. Unprovoked. And God forbid, do not let it be over one of these no vocab, booger eating, can't get a pencil in their name as men. Because a bitch will go to hell.
Speaking of, y'all, sidebar, let me tell you how warped these hoes' minds is. There is a woman right now speaking against young black men wearing what you call them, love? Quarter zip quarter zip quarter zip jackets. They said they don't want to wear sweats no more. They want to wear something more presentable. They want to change the game. They want to kind of do something different. And you still got bitter ass women hating on that. Like, girl, the man can't dress up. What they just dressing like that for? Because they used to the Pookies and Ray Rays. Oh, Jesus, fix it, fix it. Let me see if I can find that video, though.
Hey girls, and this is specifically for my ladies. I want us to be mindful of the people that we let in our lives. I know right now there's this whole thing of being a girls, and you're pretty much ostracized if you don't consider yourself a girls, and a lot of girls use that to bully other women into accepting their beliefs and accepting what they're doing and how they're doing it. Let's cut that. Let's stop all that. Be mindful of who you let in your life as friends, because there's a lot of people around, and specifically women. I heard this man say this: a lot of women are girls until they see another woman having what they think they deserve or what they want to have. Then that's when the tides change. And in my own personal life, I've seen that to be true. A lot of women would be cool with me until they realize that what she's doing is real, her growth, or what she's talking about, she's actually doing that. And that's neither here or there. But be mindful, because women are doing a lot of crazy things. People in general are doing crazy things, but there are women specifically. And throughout history, you can see us. We deal with a lot of spiritual stuff. A lot of women have envious hearts and spirits, and on the outside, they look like something totally different. There's people who are desiring to have the gifts that
Except for Big Bird. The bitch still look like a chihuahua, but I'm going to let her cook.
God gave you. There are people that's trying to energy swap and destiny swap, and mass all of this in friendships so that they can learn you, so that they can know you, so that they can get close to you, so that they can take away what God has given you in a sense. And I'm not saying this so that we can be scared, because by his stripes we are healed and we are protected. The chosen ones, we are protected. We don't have to do anything really to those people, but to ask God to send back or to cancel out what the enemy is trying to do to us. But there's a lot of women out there that's playing around with this spiritual stuff, and they're using that type of energy within their friendships. They're using that in their friendships to pretty much play victim and get over and try to basically take away what it was meant to be given to you. These people are dangerous. They're very dangerous. It's the same people that take you out of town, like old girl, and kill you, group of friends, and the old girl that was dancing in the street and one of her friends ran her over. That is more common than what we think. If you want to deem me not being a girls because I do not accept every person in my life, do what you do. I love women. I love us. I love what we stand for. But what I will not stand for is being ostracized just because I don't agree with certain things, or I don't want certain people in my life, because I notice and I have a spirit of discernment. I pick up on that.
And that's what a lot of people that support Big Bird, them hoes ain't got no discernment. Either they just like her or they ain't got no discernment at all. Yeah, she do want to be in Peyton's skin. I would hate, like, damn, even I know they got warm hot water in in the hospital. Yeah, boy, quit being lazy and boil the water to wash the dishes. Not everybody want to eat from bacteria infested plates.
Put that shit in the goddamn microwave. Put a big ass bowl in that.
Big Bird is crazy. It's sickening to see her act like she's innocent. She even trying to sell t-shirts behind the drama. Girl, she be better off selling that gunk 3000. Yeah, she trying to sell some bullshit t-shirts and look like somebody wrote it up with crayons. And it's like if you couldn't get a GoFundMe off $325, you couldn't move it past the goalpost. If you couldn't do that, why? I think she was the one who talked about it. I just went too fast. Why would anybody buy a bullshit t-shirt from you? And the money you spending could be for other stuff. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go back to this lady because I didn't finish her clip. I think she's the one who said it. Let me share it and add it, and then
and share my experience. I had shared information about what I had done during my move. Well, she moved into the exact same apartment that I did. That in and of itself, not a big deal, right? What was important to notice though was that she would keep tabs on me or make an attempt to. And like, let's say I went to Target and came back with Target bags. I would get a text or a phone call like, oh, what'd you get me at Target?
oh, child,
What?
ghetto.
Right? It's giving single Black female is what it's giving. Because what are you doing? Why are you monitoring what I'm doing or where I'm going or who I'm going with? The other thing that I noticed, she would make little biting comments, little things that were sneak disses. In my former attempt, in my former life as a people pleaser, I was always like, oh, well, you know, be the diplomat. Not going to call it out. I'm not going to make that get me all, you know, off my footing. I would just kind of roll with it. But looking back, that was her showing her resentment for me.
Child, she done stole them babies' crayons and markers to make t-shirts. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm.
And even today, that shows up as resentment. She's done things in an attempt to hurt me, in an attempt to make me look bad or feel bad, or to just harass me. And rather than give her that energy, I have been trying to ignore it, but it doesn't work. So I may as well put this out there for other people to hopefully avoid having a situation like this. Ultimately, like I said, I think this person is deeply unwell and I wish that they would get help. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have to take care of myself and my child and my family, because after 12 years of this kind of behavior, there's nothing that I can do. I can't assume it wouldn't escalate. So at this point, at this stage of my life, especially with the things that this person has done, give you an example. I received a letter in this last year from her brother that stated that she had died.
Ooh, that's some sick ass shit.
Oh, hell no.
She's not dead. She's not. It's just more like fuel to hopefully like push. I don't know what the end game is. Again, I'm deeply unwell, so I can't read into what the goals are there. But those are the kinds of behaviors, right? I got this letter that she had passed away, and then I get cards that are saying, you know, how amazing you are and you're so wonderful. And then I get emails and posts online about how I'm a terrible person and how I just act like I'm nice. First of all, if anybody knows me, I never say I'm nice. I'm the opposite of nice, whatever that is. Kind, yes. Nice, not over here. But what it's come to the point where I just have to be resigned to the fact that this person is not going to go away anytime soon. And whether I make a video about her antics or not, she's not going to stop. So I may as well share so that there's one, a record of it beyond what I've already had with the police and sheriff department here. And also that there's a recognition for other people who may be going through this or could avoid going through this by what I share, okay? I'm at the point where I know if I ever see this woman again, it will not be an accident, okay? If I ever see her again, it will be because she knew where I was going to be and she decided to show up there. And I'm going to have to assume it was not for good reasons. There's no way I can assume that. I can't assume that if I ever see her in person again, that it wasn't on purpose and that it's not for nefarious reasons. Because after 12 years, what are you doing?
And that's weird. Salute said Big Bird is a 608. Fuck a 304. That bitch is a 608. The most dangerous animal on the planet. Don't expect her to change either. She not gonna change. Y'all mark my word. She gonna end up behind four walls, right? And she gonna blame everybody for ending up being in there. She has no accountability. And she really wanted to be Peyton, so she tried to be friend Peyton. And since that didn't move fast enough for her, she started disrespecting Peyton's daughter. Because she knew that everybody who knows Peyton and watches Peyton videos know that you shouldn't be discussing her child. Like, you would think if you watch her, you would know she don't. Who likes that? You get what I'm saying? So it's like you already knew. You already knew what you was doing when you did that video. So you deserve everything that you get behind this. I'm glad you're getting sued. I'm glad you're getting sued. To talk so much trash about somebody, it's not even on the level of Tasha K. It's something else. Well, maybe it is. Hold on. I think this was the video. Next time I'm gonna try to do that with saving it.
I've heard it a million times before. It doesn't matter. But the number one people that hate Black women, give Black women the hardest time, are like unforgiving towards them, unsupportive, and just not very nice towards Black women, is Black women. I mean, let's look at the history here, right? Every time I've seen a Black woman talked about in the media or the news negatively, Black women are always first on that bandwagon. And I'm not talking about all. Mind you, this is not all Black women. There are some Black girls who get it, but the vast majority of y'all got real problems. Whenever it's something negative, y'all be so quick to hop on somebody's page and say how you never liked somebody, talk about their mama, just dog them from head to toe. Any woman you don't like that sticks up for Black men or say anything positive about Black men in any type of way is a pick me automatically. Black women be turning on their daughters and treating them like, they want their man, or being toxic. Like the Black women on the black mother on the Black daughter relationship is horrible in the Black community. Black women friendships suck. I've seen animals be friends longer than Black women. Y'all are quick to turn on your friend for your man. You're quick to leave your friend for your man in a heartbeat. You're quick to believe your man over your friend who's been there with you for years. Black women will throw their own family under a bus for a man or whatever. Like, your friendships don't mean anything to you. You'll take that dude back that's cheated on you 5 times, but your homegirl you won't take back. Black men relationships, they don't do that. Black men don't be having fallouts like we do. They can keep their friendships. They can work through things. Sometimes, Black women talk about the loyalty that Black men have, but it's like, we don't have any loyalty at all. We tend to say, or Black women tend to say, oh, well, why don't Black men call Black men out on their behavior? And I do think Black men do, but whenever like a Black woman is called out on her behavior, her toxic behavior, it's a problem. Like, it's like there's no accountability that can be taken. Like, y'all do nothing wrong, and you want loyalty from other Black women that you don't display yourself. Black women in business. As soon as a Black woman in business does one thing to you you don't like, you talking about her like a dog. It's not that she made an honest mistake, but it's a reflection of her character at that point. You want to see the whole business go down because she did one thing that you didn't like. And y'all just really be ready to destroy people's business. Oh, don't buy from so-and-so. Don't do this. Don't go.
She ain't lying, because what they did to Tabitha Brown was crazy work. Yeah, she wanted Peyton to get attention. She wanted to get Peyton's attention. Her being positive toward Peyton wasn't getting her the amount of attention from her she wanted. So she took the op route to get her. But I mean, when it's over, then what's she doing? What is she talking about? She's talking about how black women do not like other black women. It's a facade. The girls and the sisterhood shit is fake. And I feel like a lot of the women, they try to pretend like they good, cool black women, but they really jealous of you. They some hating assholes. And we see it all the time. I did not know somebody went out to drink with their friend and they ran their friend over. When the fuck did that happen? Now I gotta go research that shit. That's crazy.
You find that because I didn't know that happened.
No, she said that her and her friend went to a party together. The friend was drunk on the fucking road and she ran her over. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. That's women in general, but let's be honest, we don't always just hang out with women in general. The majority of the time, the people who we hang around with be in our demographic. It be in there. You gonna usually 9 times out of 10 you gonna hang out with other black women. That's usually how it works out. And if you don't, then take it how you want it. But a lot of times you gonna have some black friends. So if that's the case and they're acting like this, you don't want to be around or hanging out with a chick who secretly hates you, you like, girl, you want the last of my cake? And then she eating the cake like, yeah, girl, thank you. This fucking bitch. This cake ain't even that goddamn good. Like, come on now. But why? What does that have to do with us, Trishelle? This is what I'm saying. Why do you guys go where we're not even discussing? We talking about black women. There's black women in the chat. What white women are in here that we are speaking to? We're talking about us among ourselves. We know that the one chick who was that one black woman who went with all the white women at the sleepover, and she was the only black one, and she showed up missing. We knew that wasn't a good idea. So what are you talking about? Exactly. Shanquilla Robinson. Like that shit happens. It's an issue. It's an issue that we speak among each other. Like, I know my daughter's going to have black friends. You know what I'm saying? I know my daughter is going to have black friends. Me giving her information on women in general, she'll get it. But I know her friends are black. And so I will have to instruct her based on that. Because if I tell her what white women doing and she don't hang out with white women, that's not going to benefit her. It's about you. It's about protecting yourself from seeing what's not coming. A lot of us are under the guise that all black women are good people and they cool and they don't do funky, fucked up shit. But they do fucked up, funky ass shit. And you have to either find out through speaking about it or the hard way. Exactly. We're going to teach her the truth. What am I going to talk to my daughter about little white girls if she don't hang out with them? And it's not that she don't want to. She just not in that. They're not in the proximity. You discuss the proximity around. Y'all want to switch it over to talk about every other race because you are ashamed of what happens in the black community. But if we don't discuss it, how we going to fix it? We just going to live in the shit and pretend it don't exist?
That's right. That is right.
That's crazy. I refuse to let any of my daughters go through any of that. You could teach your daughters whatever you want to, but no, ma'am. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. White women ain't they. I know a couple of them, but we not about to go out for tea on Tuesday. Like, right? I'm in here with my people, my FBAs. You know what I'm saying? We gonna discuss us, and I love that for you. I love that for you. And we have black female friends too, but the ones that are in here are not offended by that because they know that does not apply to them. We are talking about the ones that it applies to. You have two beautiful, strong black friends. And I bet you if you go to a store and you getting some coffee with your friends and you see another random chick, she either gonna smile at you or stare you down. And you will be like, well, what the bitch do I got some chips on my breath? Like, what's going on? Hello. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh man. Yikes, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. I'll let dad come get you.
My service. He walked in, he walked back.
He said, yo, this way. All right.
If you walked in, you walked back, nigga.
Oh, he got another ribbon.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. See? Yeah, he at the school. Yeah. Shit, he was doing the cadet corps shit. You know they had him running. Yes, your light shines and others will look, but you cannot pretend like people do not like your shine. There are some people who will appreciate your shine, and there's others that will envy it and hate it and want to dim it by any means. Like before I heard the story about Shanquilla Robinson, you can look at her photos and see the light beam through her. She seemed like such a beautiful soul, such a beautiful spirit. I did not know her, but that's the energy that I got from looking at her photos. That did not stop what happened to her. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of other black women who don't feel like other black women are capable of doing that shit. It happens. So if you have two strong black friends, good for you. We all do. But we're not discussing them. They get their flowers when we talk about them when they get their flowers. Because I'm telling you, a lot of my writers is right up here in this chat. A lot of my writers are all up in this chat. And they are all black women. But we talking about these hyenas. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We talking about these hyenas that you think is your motherfucking friend, and the next thing you know, they putting roofies in your drink, setting you up so people can run trains on you just to embarrass you. Weird shit like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. You can go around and not discuss that. That's your prerogative, but we gonna talk about it in this chat.
Here because that was your experience. That don't mean that everybody had that same experience, and that doesn't mean that you need to talk about a business. If somebody's business gonna go under, it's gonna go under with or without you spreading the good news to all the people. Then the way y'all didn't even apologize to black men over that brick lady thing. You talk about the black man, she literally just put the black man in jeopardy, lied on the black man for no reason. It was given very much Emmett Till, right?
And mind you, my black female friend Daphne, shout out to her, was the one who clocked it. She did her big one, the queen of accountability. She clocked it. She fought for that man when nobody would.
Hashtag I figure you will say that.
Hashtag I figured you would say that. So yeah, we're around a lot of amazing black women. We are. We just tired of the hyenas. That's what we're discussing. Yep. That's my girl, okay?
Wasn't that the same situation? You lied on a black man for no reason. Almost got that could have been a real big problem, but no, did anybody apologize to black men? No, because apology and accountability is not in your vocabulary. You don't like it. Black women don't want to be held accountable, and that's the problem. That is a major problem in our community and then on top of that, y'all want everybody to stick up for y'all but black women. You ever notice that? Black women been saying to y'all, get motivated, do better. I know myself and a lot of other people on this app are coaches to help you out and to tell you things that you need to hear, but you don't want to hear from another black woman. But as soon as a white man comes on here and says it in a black accent, you want to be able to, you want to receive it. Now you want to receive the encouragement. As soon as a white woman validates your feelings and say, well, I do think black women deserve it, then you want to keep sharing the video and you want to be sending invites to the cookout and you're so thankful and so grateful, but yet Latifah been saying the same thing to you for years, and you don't want to listen. I've seen other creators come on this app and say the very thing.
Not Latifah. No, she right though, right? Because I'm talking about we're discussing currently how Peyton Charles is being harassed, right, by another black woman, an older black woman who ought to be full shamed because she ain't got no hot water. Again, to talk about somebody and you ain't got no hot water and you washing your plates in cold dishes is that's some diabolical shit to be. Okay. So that's what we're currently discussing. And I have other black women who are saying, why are you trying to defend that? Let it be comment. Let it be content. That's just how she feels. That's just content. They want me to allow or not speak against a woman who is out of pocket, disrespecting a black woman who is currently pregnant in the hospital, having twins, mind you, and is a risk pregnancy. And she's continuously harassing this woman every single day. The woman ain't spoken months. Nobody knows what's going on with her, but she did send the woman a copyright strike and she is suing this woman. Instead of other black women saying, hey, ma'am, this ain't it. This getting a little weird. You posting this woman's baby daddy, you posting talking about her daughter, and you saying all this stuff trying to be funny, and it's not funny. Like, it's weird. You post about this woman every day after you done told this woman her perfume smell like she laying in the bed next to you, after you cried over this woman, after you said, oh, I can't believe that God would send me somebody like this. Like, you had boo-hoo alligator tears crying to the point where you print the lady's comment for shouting you out on your page and cried about it and said you was gonna post it on your wall. But I can't speak about that weird shit. I can't say that shit is a little weird, right? I'm not allowed to say that. I'm supposed to just let her live and let her continue disrespecting this woman unprovoked. And when the woman sends you strikes and sues you for your bad behavior, it's her fault. No accountability. That's what I'm saying. For black women to say black women don't hate black women, if you don't hate other black women, you wouldn't allow this type of behavior. But I say it all the time. If there's something that you don't like a black woman do, y'all write her off. Y'all fickle. A lot of y'all be fickle up on here. And the ones that this go to is the ones that this go to. This go to the hyenas out here. I'm not talking about the black women. They know who the fuck they are. They know what it is. They know what's up. It does sound like misery. It does sound like that's weird, right? Like, if a man did this, he would have already been locked up. Like, this shit is not normal. And when I speak about it and say, hey, what the hell is this? Oh, it's just commentary. It's not that serious. I don't put nothing past nobody who could speak on somebody that tough and their situation in their life is going to shit. People like that like to take people with them. And those are the type of people you got to watch out for. In my opinion, this woman is dangerous. In my opinion, what she's doing is illegal. You can search that. It's called cyber stalking. It's called harassment. You can search this shit. This is not cool. You talk about this woman more than you talk about your own goddamn kids. Well, child. So when I discussed that, yes, there was a lot of black women talking about something. Why are you taking up for her? Girl, what? Why aren't you not? You think this type of behavior is acceptable to do to another woman who hasn't even spoke? Ain't said a word. It's criminal behavior. And these women are supporting it. They was just in my chat fighting for their life in the comments about it. Crazy work. And they thought it was okay. And they thought this was cool. Weird. Now, when she behind four walls, don't say I ain't say nothing.
That black women have been saying to hold our own community accountable, and you guys sit here and attack them. Anytime any black woman says something you don't like, you attack them. And again, nobody apologizes. Y'all talk about y'all love Beyonce so much, but what about when y'all was talking about that baby hair? Oh, now it's Go Blue. Now,
child, they done talked about Blue so bad. I remember when Blue first came out and she started dancing. When she started dancing, I seen grown black women in the chat like, oh, she need to do this and she need to do that. And I'm like, well, damn, she just kind of She just kind of getting it started. She a little kid. She learning this. Like it's like they want people with money to be perfect, and that's what I feel like is going on with Peyton. They want Peyton to be a perfect picture of what they want it to be. Peyton is perfect for Peyton, but they want Peyton to be perfect for them, and that's weird. And the same shit with Beyonce. They wanted Blue to be perfect when she stood on there. Oh, why she dancing like this? Oh, she shouldn't be dancing. Girls. Yep. And listen, ain't nobody helping Rhoda out. Okay. She behind four walls and they quiet as hell. Didn't help her at all.
Let's go, Blue. Oh my God, Blue coming. What about when y'all talked about that baby's hair? Where's the apology? Y'all are continuously loud and wrong without any apologies. And Kirk Franklin just had a document that came out. I know you guys have probably saw it where he discovered his real dad or whatever. And his mom was straight lying. And we're all looking at her lie like, bro, the DNA test, the results are in. You are not. He is the daddy. And she just said, oh, never lie. Bro, you're lying on national TV. But guess what? That's what y'all gonna turn into. Kirk Franklin mama at the table with the crocodile tears. That's what y'all gonna turn into to y'all sons, and the people around you ain't gonna like you. Okay, if you grow up and you be an old bitter black woman that nobody can say nothing to, that can't be held accountable, that your stuff don't stink, everything you do is right, and can't nobody tell you nothing. Everybody's a hater. Let's see how your life turns out. Let's see who's going to be at the table when you turn 50, 60. Who's coming back for the soul food, okay? Because if you don't act right, that's what's going to be happening to you. You're going to be old, bitter, lonely.
Like Big Bird. Who the hell want to go to Thanksgiving and eat off of some cold washed plates? I'm sorry, y'all. That is fucking me up to the core. Like I just I'm sorry. I just keep thinking about them poor dishes and them poor forks. And I'm like, God damn, like oh my God. Ugh. Selena El Los Dinos. I think that's how you say it. El Dinos or El Dinos, maybe El Dinos. Dinos. Selena está aquí. She's not here, but that was what they said in the movie. But yeah. Selena, yes, she is very much giving Yolanda Saldivar. Okay. And even Chris Brown just said, fuck that bitch. Okay. Let her rot in there. Yeah, president of the Peyton Charles fan club. And then all of a sudden, Peyton's supposed to be this alleged demon. Right, Kirk Franklin, the family that prays, plus from the perspective of the Mr. Carr. Stop it! I loved that movie. I loved that movie. I thought it was crazy, and I thought that was the dumbest bitch on the planet. But you know, it was good. I thought it was crazy that he was still. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. At least she won't have to pay for utilities because it seemed like she'll be losing that battle. Child, she gonna be losing everything. Strange and deranged. And none of this energy for the administration about to swipe their life and livelihoods away. Shit. None of this energy for herself to improve, to do anything. You ain't trying to go back and get your CDL job or nothing. Like, she just has this victim mindset. She wants to be a victim all the time, and she thinks about talking about her shortcomings in life. The fact that she think her not having her utilities paid is a badge of honor at the age of 56. And she wonder why her daughter was drunk driving. Like, you don't ever put your children first, your child first. You don't ever. And it's crazy to me that somebody in the comments telling me your daughter has a job and she ain't even help with the bills for her fucking kids. Like, your whole shit is fucked up. It's fucked up. So it sounds like if she ain't helping you, that means she ain't fucking living with you. So she been in jail. She been out of jail since August, and she ain't swooped up her kids and took care of her kids to where her kids can have warm water. That bitch is a deadbeat. That's what I'm saying. Like, you come on here and you get upset at the truth. These are all facts. If you are not raising your kids and your mama is taking care of your kids and you are able-bodied and you got a job and they ain't with you, you are a deadbeat. Okay? The daddy not around. Don't nobody know where he at. I don't know if for all I know, she could have ran that nigga over. We don't know where that nigga at. That's what I'm saying. You got all this information you about Peyton, but nothing about your own life to where you can fix it. Where's the resources that you need in order to take care of your life? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Mr. Cartwright didn't even acknowledge him. Her ex-husband, who slapped fire from her, had to raise him, which is straight. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I did not agree with that end part. I felt like he kind of should have left her where she was at. But, it is a Tyler Perry movie. And, Tyler Perry be throwing these hoes some pounds, he do that. But all in all, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was pretty spiffy. Now let me see what's the next one.
Right.
This comment right here is literally.
Everyone needs to feel.
Nothing is worse to me than getting a female stalker over a dude.
And you know what's really crazy is even if that girl probably would have told her, well, I'm done with him, do y'all really think it would have stopped there? We have seen many times, I have experienced many times where women will still stalk you, they will still play on your phone, they will still treat you a certain type of way just because they know that the man.
Imagine being in a one-sided competition with someone, and the person that you are competing with, you followed their whole blueprint. Everything you have done in life has revolved or involved everything that this person has done, currently doing, or plans to do. And you still can't keep up. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you talking about somebody and you ain't got no hot water. How crazy can one be committed actual crime stalking from one on the net and don't care down? That is scary. That is scary. At this point, she loved Peyton funky draws. She loved the drillers. Okay, down to the socks. Okay. Now I don't know if Peyton draws is funky. That's an old saying. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. She probably don't even wear underwear. You know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. She want to smell some job. We gotta like up in our lingo because when my mom used to say they love his funky draws. Now that I think about it, ew.
Girl.
Country ass. Hold on. Right. They act like cyber stalking laws don't exist. Listen, Linda, listen. They gonna fuck around and find out. They're gonna fuck around and find out. There are laws behind this, and none of these hoes is helping her. They just gonna be like, dismiss.
Listen, it's some people hate the ground you walk on, but they infatuated with your life. I'm going to say that again. It is some people that hate the ground you walk on, but they are so infatuated with your life. They stalk your social media platforms. They be on every scene asking people about you, always bringing your name up in conversations, but they pretend like they can't stand the ground you walk on. Listen, don't worry about people in this season. I have come to the conclusion that people are going to talk no matter what. People gonna have an opinion no matter what. People gonna say bad things about you no matter how good you are. People gonna say bad things about you no matter what good you bring to the table. Don't worry about people in this season. Do you and do God. Do you and do God.
Now, this advice is half correct. Sometimes you can let a person talk, but when they start moving weird and actually acting upon that, child, you better be protected. I know that much. Sometimes just
A
let
female
them talk.
narcissist doesn't want friends. She wants fans.
I was befuddled this morning by something that my therapist said to me.
Signs of a female narcissist that the girls don't want you to know. I talk about narcissism a lot and I talk about the male narcissist a lot, but every so often I get somebody saying, hey, we have female narcissists too. I know, trust me. So today we're going to talk about those female narcissists. And if you've really been watching my videos, I've actually done a few videos about the female narcissist. But with all that said, let's talk about some signs of female narcissist. One sign of a female narcissist is that she always has to be the center of attention. She is the queen.
What I keep saying, always want to be the center of attention. It always got to be about her. She don't like it.
be.
Hold
Everything.
on. Let me go to the next one.
When a narcissist or a toxic person knows that you've caught on to them, best believe they will run to smear your name to any mutuals that you have first. They will also point the finger at you and blame what they've done on you. It's useless to try to get ahead of their story or try to combat any of the news they spread about you. One of the best things that you can do is remember who you are. If you have proper documentation, utilize it. But more importantly, work to become indifferent to their BS.
Now this sounds familiar, don't it? Because let that lady tell it. Let that lady tell it. Peyton did her wrong. She just don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute, man. Look it up a little fast. Hold up. Hold on, y'all.
It as a crutch. We use it as an excuse to be nasty, manipulative, and hateful to our sisters, to our friends, to our men. And then we got the nerve to act like Kelly Price and Clarissa Shields ain't speaking for real narcissists. Why? Because of accountability. Or shall I say the lack thereof. We weaponize our trauma and instead of healing, we use it as a crutch. We use it as an excuse to be nasty, manipulative, and hateful to our sisters, to our friends, to our men. And then we got the nerve to act like Kelly Price and Clarissa Shields ain't speaking facts when they call it out. Like, just because they celebrities, they ain't got eyes and a voice. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to a motherfucker and expect them not to respond. That ain't how it works. We are nasty to each other and even nastier to our black men. We quit to call them narcissists, but who you think raised them? A lot of these so-called narcissistic men got it straight from their mama. Women who never took accountability, never admitted when they was wrong, and then passed that dysfunction down. So where's the accountability? Because it ain't in the room. It ain't in the city. It ain't even in the damn state. We can't keep crying about narcissistic men when we're the ones creating them.
Damn, she just cooked. And not that chicken in her hand. Okay. Yeah, that's real talk. I can only imagine how that 20-year-old is going to behave. I can only imagine because the woman who's trolling at her old ass age has a daughter who not raising her children because she's raising them, and her oldest is a 20-year-old young man. Child.
Let's talk about narcissism.
Part 2, a narcissistic personality.
What's up with the older generation not being able just to say, hey, I'm sorry, or I messed up, or I didn't mean it this way? Instead of doing that, they rather to give you the silent treatment. And when you go silent with them and you refuse to apologize and run back to people that you did nothing to, then they want to come back months, weeks, even a year later, and they want to be like, oh, whatever I've done, I am so sorry. I don't, know what I've done to you. Or they'll tell other people that they're so hurt and they don't know why you don't communicate with them, and they don't know why y'all not close. Whole time they trying to ice you out. They don't want to apologize. They don't want to admit any type of fault. And when you take their lead by not communicating with them, then all of a sudden they're so hurt and so confused. Everyone deserves to have relationships with people who can take accountability and admit their faults.
Yep.
How are you 35 years old still acting like you're 14 years old? From the way that you behave, from your mentality, your actions, all say, I'm 14, but yeah, I want to be treated like a grown woman. When it comes to us having to be real grown women and really show up like a grown woman, we don't want to. We want to go into be a little girl. We want people to coddle us. We want people to, well, don't judge me.
You want people to send the GoFundMe's and shit. With that hot water off.
Don't blame me. It's not my fault. I was young. You were 27. You weren't young. You made a conscious decision. But yet, this is what we do. People say this all the time, how women, for whatever reason, we stop at 14. We just don't grow past that age. And it shows in our actions. all the time. The way that we talk, the I don't care mentality. I could do whatever I want. Kids say that. Kids. I want to do what I want to do. You're a grown woman. And then what does it say for young girls watching? My mama do it. My grandmom do it. My auntie do it, because they're all acting like they're kids. So when do we grow up? When do we grow up? How?
And no, chill. The backstory on that situation, when I tell you down bad, down bad, down bad. I tried to warn her. People just don't listen to me. I guess they just feel like I don't be having the information that I have. But yikes. Man, that's tough. That is tough. I tried to warn her. I said, listen, Linda, you got to do something different. Because if you don't do it different, you're going to have to go sell some cheeks. Nobody, you know, whatever. Whatever. I hate that happened too, because I did not want her to have to go that route to make money, because she does have two sons who are going to know that she did that. She, oh, child. She gonna have two boys in this world that gonna have access to their mother's unmentionables because they all posted on X and Twitter, because she decided to do an OnlyFans instead of what she needed to do out of laziness, based on these hyenas gassing her up, and she lost everything. This is going. I see the same story time after time after time, where these women, they get gassed up and by these 304 mud squirrels. And then once they get gassed up and they get caught up in the slang, don't nobody know how to pull them out. And when I'm sitting here and I'm trying to explain to you, you can't do that, I'm wrong. But I'm the one got hot water. I'm just saying. Man, I don't understand it. And the crazy part about that chick, that could have been avoided. I gave all types of tips and everything and said, listen, just do what you need to do. Oh, that's why she want them all on homeschool. It's a whole listen, what happened has happened, but that's a whole mess and a half. And I tried to stop it. I tried so hard. Like, I really did try, but I mean, she didn't want to listen. She wanted to listen to the hyenas, who were very, very, like, they had no resources to anything, no resources, no connections. And she listened to them and she lost everything. She had a net worth of 3 million. And now it's at zero because she filed bankruptcy behind this shit. I tried. I tried. What up, OC? I really did try. Man, she did think she was bigger than the program, and that program, yikes. Anyways.
My point still stands that older women are such big haters of younger women. This comment right here, this woman is in my comments constantly. She's in her 60s from what she said. I think she said she was 64, 65 years old. And this is the comment she leaves. She's not even an attractive person. That's what makes her delusional. So I'm delusional. I'm not attractive. You're a 60-plus-year-old woman displaying what?
And that's the crazy part, because I'm just a girl. Shout out to her. She does have a YouTube channel. Content is the bomb. Okay. But she's married, happily married. Okay. Has beautiful children. Don't do nothing to nobody. But you seen an older, bitter woman, she said in her 60s, right? And the first thing this aged out woman wants to bring up is her looks. It's her looks. And I went and clicked the girl's profile just to see what she looked like. She looked like Elmo Fudd in the face. So I just couldn't understand why she would come at Justine like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm.
Oh, yep.
Same thing. It's like when Big Bird was trying to bring up looks, and it was like, damn, bitch, that is that all y'all carry is how somebody looks? Like y'all don't care about nobody's success in life, the resources they carry, the people they know, like none of that matters. Y'all just worried about looks. And it's delusional because y'all motherfuckers is threes and fours. So it's like, what are you talking about? Y'all not even average. But anyway.
You don't agree with my point, so you find a way to, I'm not attractive, and it's going back and forth for other people. Yeah, girl, I don't like her either. She's not even attractive. You're jealous. You're an older woman jealous. You're jealous. Like, it makes me delusional, she says, and she's just doing it for content, and it's going to backfire on her just like everybody else to sell their soul. Again, I don't want to be this type of woman when I'm in my 60s.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't want to still be sitting there hearing what I want to hear at 60 years old. I don't. And I don't want that for other young women.
Did you hear what she said? Big Bird want to hear what she wants to hear at 56 years old. Hey, the threes and fours are currently the loudest in the room, regardless of age. That's what I'm saying. It's always them. It's nobody else. And it's like when you say this, they be like, see, God don't like ugly. You talk about what she don't have and what happened to her. She did that to herself. God gave her the tools to succeed, and she spit in God's face by denying it and ignoring it. That's not my fault. That's hers. God gave her every type of tool and opportunity to do great, and she still didn't take it. So whose fault is that? They like to use the Bible to try to hide behind their failure. No, you get that all by yourself.
Don't. But this is when I talk about, when I say what I say, about how these older women be jealous and envious of the young women. So you do this in people's comments. It's sad. My point still stands that older women are.
Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna ever find that video, which I am upset about because I was looking for it. But again, it's like the situation with wait, this might have been it. Hold on. That might not be it. I'm gonna find it later, y'all. I promise. I'm gonna find it and probably post it later. We gonna see. If not, it'll be a topic for next week. Here's my thing though. I seen in Big Bird's chat, these women, they want her to talk about Peyton so much. And I have not seen a woman under her comments who had. They're very lack. They're all in survival mode. You can tell they don't have anything. Like you can look and tell. Why is that important? Because somebody who is established, love themselves, they don't even have to be established. They can just love their life and just keep going. Because there's a lot of people who are doing whatever they can to survive, but they still don't have that jealousy, envy, and hate in their heart. So that's no fucking excuse. But you have those people who are kind-hearted, who love themselves, who love their life, who just know sometimes they go through something and they're going to get through it. And then you have the people who already have, so there's no reason to hate on nobody else because they have what they have and they enjoy what they have. But then it's always the usual suspects, the Goonies. And you looking at them and you're like, damn, like y'all are all the same. Every female that hopped up in this chat today that was caping for Big Bird, they life match their energy. They match her energy. Their life is ass, in my opinion. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Ain't no way, because I heard Big Bird say I was jealous. Ain't no way I'm jealous of a bitch washing dishes in some cold water. It's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Like, I can't be jealous of a bitch with felon children. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I just she's delusional. Girl, jealous of what? Like, why would I be jealous of some shit like that? Child, the ghetto. And I'm saying they all do the same thing. Then I seen somebody in the chat was like, uh, Peyton put her up to this. Damn, y'all know so much about Peyton. Like y'all just like first of all, they said I was Peyton in the comments one time. So I'm Peyton. Now Peyton put me up to this. Now Peyton. It's all but listen, Akira didn't send me. CJ So Cool didn't send me. Uh Daphne didn't send me. Nobody sends me when I speak to people. I'm just the girl didn't send me when I came talking about how dare a bitch come for her. Okay, and the bitch that came for her, the bitch looked like Rock. Okay, from that garbage can show, she looked like that nigga. The Rock, she looked like Rock. That bitch, that Eleanor, like she looked like Rock, bald head and everything. Like I was like, girl, it's always the usual suspects. Nobody sends me but God. And if you out here acting like a bird brain hyena, we're going to call it out because you're destroying the community. You have not done anything or gave anything back of substance. You trying to give and pretend like you give and talking about the police stopped it. Girl, please. It's easier to copy hate than to love and copy success. That's what I'm saying. The women that you look at, the women like Peyton Charles, I'm just the girl, the queen of accountability. Yes, that bitch look like Rock. Yo, go look. The video's still up there. That video is still, and listen, I probably going out light on her when I say Rock, okay? Because y'all might see something entirely different. All right. Y'all might be like, no, you went light on her. But you're supposed to be uplifting these women. And the women, if you don't have what these women have, use them as inspiration to get there. Or shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. People just defending right and wrong. But these hoes like wrong. That's why their life ain't right. That's the problem right there. You can't defend. Why can't I defend somebody who has not even been on the internet? Nobody knows what's going on with this woman. We just know that she's sending out some suing papers, and that's because Bird Brain Big Bird is telling the world. Like, why? You keep doing this. Nobody's going to come and help you. You know why we know nobody's going to come and help you? Because ain't nobody helped you yet. All they did is jump in the comments and got roasted. That's it. That ain't helping you. And they lucky. They lucky my chat went light tonight. Must be in a good mood today. Now. You know what I'm saying? Like
you last damn time.
Yeah. Yeah. Last week was a little rough. We did go a little hard. It was a little, but it's cool. It's cool. We good this week. The Thanksgiving around the corner. Everybody got hot water. We ain't no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. I'm about to take me a hot bath as soon as I get off this live. You know what I'm saying? Drink me some hot tea. You know. Enjoy the fruits of me and my husband's labor, Okay. Light a candle or two just for the smell, just for the smell, not because I need the light. I see the light. Like, no, so it's all good over here. We good today. It's cool. It's love. But I'ma keep talking. As long as this non-hot water having ass bitch keep talking, I'm gonna keep talking. Why? Because her behavior is unacceptable, and she don't know it yet, but I am showing her more love than her mother gave her. Both of them. I'm showing her more love than her mother gave her, because for you to go ahead and get pregnant at the age of 16 means that there was something missing. You didn't have anybody watching you, or something was missing there, in my personal opinion. Everybody's story is different, But the way that you come on here and you want attention so bad shows me that. Yes, Rock and Eleanor. Yes, that's what the fuck she looked like. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever gonna send me. I just don't like dumb shit. I just don't like nasty, trifling ass women who do too much. Oh, OC, you missed it. Big Bird ain't got no hot water. She teaching people how to wash cold dishes in the sink. I know them dishes is nasty. This just trifling. Child the ghetto. I can't make this shit up. But she got time to make another live and to make another video about Peyton. Like, she has no money nowhere. And I mean, that's really bad when your utilities start getting shut the fuck off. Especially, I don't know where she was. She in ATL. I'm pretty sure they have programs where they help with them bills. You know what I'm saying? Or your little hood rat hyena friend hopping in the track talking shit need to be paying your bills, bitch. Some need to go. Right. She got hot breath, but no hot water. Like, I don't understand it.
God damn.
I don't get it. I had a couple of my sleeves for Big Bird, but I'll give her peace for that. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. We ain't stunned on that. Right. Cold water won't kill that bacteria. No, she just fuck it, huh? God damn, bitch. Get paper. You ain't got enough money for paper plates. Yeah, my husband got it. He got jokes. He got jokes in the arson, but it's just something about a bitch down bad that we just like, damn, bitch, it ain't even funny. Just you know what I'm saying? Bitch, to come on here and talk about somebody, you talking about somebody. Yeah. You ain't got no hot water. You should shut the fuck up forever until you get that shit together. What Nicki Minaj say?
She worried about them babies being exposed to her daughter going to jail. They exposed to cold water right now. That's worse. They can't even take a hot bath.
Yeah. Listen, Jay is he cool. He cool. She said, "Don't get JW started, Lord." Right.
All your little friends and flunkies coming over here. We gonna say something, but we ain't gonna help her.
Right. Them babies don't have. And y'all know how I feel with babies who don't have. That bothers my fucking soul. I don't like women like that. Like, you supposed to do whatever you can, especially since it's the holidays. Daughter got a whole job. This what they telling me, that the daughter got a job and ain't putting nothing on the bill. And her mom's raising them kids. This is the most weirdest, sickest shit on the planet. I'm just saying. What you playing? Black Ops? Oh, okay. That look like Assassin's Creed. Right. She have another channel other than Boot. Yeah, she does. She got 2 channels and still can't pay her utilities. You know why? Because the views on her reaction channel talking about Peyton is getting more views than her actual channel. That's the issue. We seen it all. It happens too many times. But them babies are going without because of you. And it's like you're doing the babies a disservice.
She in a bind.
Yeah, go find Nate. I'm in the bind, Nate. Somebody in the chat said it. I'm just going off of what they said. Her daughter don't like her because haven't showed up in any of her videos. She been posting shorts of her and pictures of her, but they ain't been together. So I don't know what the fuck that is. Yep, the Hyena Clan loves drama. Yes, that's all they do. They love drama, and they only support the videos of her talking about Peyton because Peyton is a representation of what they can never be, and that's their problem. That's their problem. Shit, I highlighted it earlier. It's probably too far to go up, but somebody said she was showing people how to wash dishes in cold water. If that is true, bitch, you really need to get it together. This is 2025. This should not be happening. Okay? So I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna just say allegedly, but somebody in the chat did say she say that, and she loves to talk about her misfortunes because somehow she glorifies that shit. That's why she keep getting more of it. Don't ask me. I don't know. Yeah, it's cold world. A cold water world. Stop. She ain't even trying to play catch up in life. You know what I'm saying? This bitch gonna have novelty plates. That nigga said Nate ain't cutting the check for Fiona. You gotta at least look like 90s Jada. Well, that's the we try. We try. We tried, y'all.
There's always a Nate out there, though. There's always a Nate.
She said she got them eating norovirus off the plate. Y'all cutting up already.
I started it. My bad.
Yeah, that's crazy work. Yeah, go to that husband that put you out. Tell him you sorry for getting them both in the law. Yeah, he cooked you fish. Tell that nigga let him use some of that hot water. Y'all, I'm gonna probably be in here next week. Y'all know how I get down. I can't be on here every day. Unlike Big Bird, I have a life. So it is what it is. But yeah, she gonna keep talking about Peyton until it stops. And when it stops and life catches up with her, she gonna wish she would have listened. Because you discussing this woman every day unprovoked is crazy work. Nobody's gonna help you, ma'am. There's nobody who's rushing to help you to fight a case they know they're gonna lose. There's no way you can beat this case. Like if you really just look at the copyright laws in itself, you're not gonna beat it. You're not gonna beat it. And if these hoes can't get you to $5,000 on the GoFundMe and you can't even allegedly keep your motherfucking hot water on, bitch, what the fuck are we doing? Like it's time to put the big girl draws on and just stop. Okay, it's time to stop. I cannot believe somebody this embarrassing thinks this shit is okay at 56. This shit is fucking blowing my mind. A hard 56. Then selling t-shirts for $10. Girl. Oh my God. And she ain't gonna get no return on investment. She just wasting money. Just a big ass kid. I hate that there's older women really out there like that destroying the community. Man, it's tough. It's tough out here. I can't make this shit up, man. Damn, I wish Kevin Samuels was here. That nigga. Oh well. Corey Holcomb's still here. And so is Jason Black. So it's good. And eventually Tariq just gonna clock it because he's sick of you hoes too. Okay. He ain't saying that right now. He chilling. But he's sick of you hoes too. Because we all are at this point. Ain't no reason you should be a half of 100 acting like this on the internet. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna take me a nice hot bath. And I will holla at y'all later.
We in a no hyena zone. It's my hyena zone. Time.
It's my eating zone. 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 It's my eating zone.